Okay, hello. We are here today to talk about the top 5 strongest characters in Jujutsu Kaisen with my fellow YouTubers, Alonzi, Eternal Flame, Jaded will be here soon, and Orion, who is new to the channel. And you can all find all
Hello.
their channels linked. Oh shit, oh shit.
The echo though.
Oh, the echo.
I'm hearing
No,
my echo,
no,
dude.
not the echo.
Not the
No.
echo.
No.
We fixed it,
Already.
we fixed it. Saved it, saved it. It's okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, we're here to talk about the top 5 strongest outside of Gojo. You may be wondering, why are there so many bums on this list? Well, they're just there for, extra images. We can talk about them.
They're there for support.
So, we're obviously going to not be including Prime Gojo or Shinjuku Gojo and Shinjuku Sukuna. Like, those are obviously the top 2. There's no question. I don't think anybody disagrees with that.
Watch there be one contrarian in chat.
Actually, bro, it's very obvious.
Actually, I think the strongest one is really the merger.
The merger, yeah, the merger we never saw. Okay, so to start us off, we're going to be talking about the pinnacle here, which is obviously Takaba. So, which is why we have ourselves a wonderful Takaba tier, because we're not really trying to judge hacks today. Like I know all these characters have hacks to some degree, but Takaba in particular, it's like you either beat his technique or you don't.
Yeah, Takaba's sort of just, God, and like most people don't really match the funny man, so the funny man reigns supreme.
Yuta. Oh, Randall thinks it's going to be Yuta at the top.
Uh-oh. Yuta. Interesting.
Okay, so
interesting.
To start us off here, I'm going to go around and ask people, who do you guys think the strongest is outside of our boy, Sukuna and Gojo? Our boys.
Who wants to begin?
Who wants to be? You can go. It sounds like you want to go.
Oh, well, now that you mention it, other than Takaba, Gojo, and Sukuna, I think it's very obvious that Yuta Okkotsu is number 3 in the verse. Pretty uncontested, if you ask me. But hey, that's just my opinion, bro.
Uncontested.
I don't think it's close at all, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
I know a certain other person, once they join, are going to think something different, but we're waiting for them.
He ain't even going to want Yuta in the top 5, bro. He's not going to want him on the list.
Yeah, I think Yuta, I agree with Yuta being like the third strongest, though, I'm not going to lie.
Third strongest, really. All right, we'll put him as a little placeholder for now. I'm kind of in agreement. The only one I'd ever potentially put over him is Yorozu, because of her feats against the 15-finger Sukuna.
I honestly think the only one that I see legitimately, like, has a very good chance of beating Yuta is Toji with his kit. Like, I can admit that if they are to fight, like, all out, I do think Toji has, like, there are conversations to be had that he's top 3. I think he can beat anyone. Like, he has the capacity to beat anyone that isn't Gojo and Sukuna.
But he doesn't have a house.
He doesn't have a house, which is why he gets... Although, to be fair, Yuta's kind of broke as well.
Yeah, but Yuta at least has a house. Yuta has a house at least, so I kind of have to deduct points from that for Yuta.
Yeah, homeless points.
Or I mean, Toji.
Minus points for Toji, I'm afraid.
Man, you guys really don't like Yorozu, huh?
I love Yorozu, bro. What? I just think she gets clapped by Yuta, that's all. Not clapped.
I don't know. I don't see Yuta doing... Like, the biggest argument would be that Yorozu, when they fought the 15-finger Sukuna, Yorozu was not capable of doing what she did if he was trying his hardest. Which, like, that is true. He probably would have one-shot her, but I mean, the bug armor, she was fast and strong enough to do damage to him, direct damage. Other characters couldn't even do that going all out. She has a true sphere, which she can use both in and outside the domain.
I mean, outside's irrelevant because it's like, it's not irrelevant, but it's stated. She kind of needs the domain, and she needs to make it a sure hit for it to be effective.
I mean, all you have to do is touch it.
Mid speed. Yeah, but it's said like she kind of needs that because it's got like really dog shit speed.
Like, I will say also, like, something to keep in mind too is I will say I don't think Yorozu is going to fight everyone else the same way they'd fight Sukuna. More so because I think they're much more playful with Sukuna because they want to marry him. So I think that also should be accounted for with Yorozu's fighting style. I think she'd fight differently if she was fighting someone else.
I agree, except for the part where Yorozu Like, she is playful with him, but like she does get serious with the bug armor, and the bug armor is pretty strong.
I mean, yeah, but that's only when Sukuna goes out of his way to piss her off.
I feel like she'd be doing that to most people.
I think bug armor.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like...
Yeah, but I think it's more so she's like gonna initially start with the bug armor against most people, and not play around.
I agree. I think that's fair. I would say like
I don't think she pulls out True Sphere unless it's like absolutely necessary, because her curse energy efficiency is pretty trash already without the bug stuff. True Sphere ain't bug like.
I don't see speed. I think she's like probably faster than both Yuta and Rika, but I don't think it's like a blitz level. Considering like 15 Finger Sukuna was like definitely not getting perception blitzed at least, and also he was holding back. That's not quantifiable, so I get it's a shady argument, but he was definitely holding back and tanking hits for the adaptation. In bug armor, I don't think physically she's like anything special compared to Rika. I'd say they're probably pretty similar in physicals, but having that like Yuta and Rika to deal with in hand to hand is kind of a problem. And also, so like even stats, if she does like definitely excel in stats against Yuta, he just has way more versatility. He has way more at his disposal. His domain after doing like body swap trading with Gojo is like the refinement will, I don't think it will completely beat Yorozu's, but Yorozu's not going to completely beat his. They'll just like,
they'll clash.
I think they'll clash, play tug of war. And when it comes to like inside the domain, bro, Yuta's domain is so good for tug of wars because he has those swords which are just like perfect for actually doing the damage to take down their domain. Whereas Yorozu, it's still just her and her technique, which at the end of the day, Sukuna took advantage of that and was like, your problem is efficiency. So Yuta has just way more going for him in terms of outlasting and doing damage to Yorozu when it comes to that domain battle. I just don't see her taking it unless she somehow manages to like do so much damage that his domain refinement fails or domain efficiency fails.
I guess.
And he gets hit with perfect sphere. That's the only way he loses, I think.
The real question would just be where people think Yorozu's speed is compared to 15 Finger Sukuna. I feel like that's the biggest gap that you could point to.
Also, bear in mind, she's not got RCT, which is huge. Like, that's huge. Very, very huge.
She does have the win con for Yorozu, I think, is True Sphere. Because I do think Yuta can heal whatever she really tosses at him, from what we've seen.
Yeah. And it kind of hurts Yorozu that we don't know if she has RCT or not, which kind of implies she doesn't.
Oh, we just have to assume she doesn't unless proven otherwise, I think. Same with
I agree.
Yeah.
So we're on agreement of Yorozu being under Yuta then?
Fuck yeah, bro.
Do we?
Yeah, right.
I'm surprised you guys were debating it for as long as you were.
Reckless, do you want to do like a poll per position?
We can put a poll
to see what chat thinks.
That's not a bad idea.
If the chat ends up voting Yorozu over Yuta, which it's definitely not going to, then we'll put Yorozu over him.
I just think for each little debate we have, we should probably put a poll and see what chat thinks. It's always interesting like that.
It's all in your hands, chat.
I was the first vote. Let's go.
Nice.
Yuta's domain is broken. Yeah, 5. It's ridiculously broken. It's underrated how broken it is.
Okay.
This is where I miss Kaio, bro. He loved a little bit of Yuta glaze.
We'll put. So I mean, I think that puts Yorozu number 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Below Yuta here. Now, so this is where it gets a little trickier. Because I feel like these two are pretty easy. Maki.
I feel for me at number 3, we put Toji and Maki in the same spot.
I put Toji over Maki.
I think Toji is over Maki, yeah.
The reason why is I just see them as the same person, which is Toji has more tools. And also I just think having Toji and Maki in different spots just takes up an extra spot on the list.
I agree. He's a lot more calculated, whereas Maki is very hot-headed, I think.
That's true.
Although...
So we put Toji number 3?
Yeah, I think... I don't want to bring up, fuck it, I'll start something. I think the fight between Toji and Yorozu is a lot closer than people think. I think there is contention. There's an argument for Toji in that second spot. I don't think Maki beats Yorozu. But I think Toji with Inverted Spear of Heaven, Soul Split Katana, that curse that lets him hide stuff so he's not detected by the domain, like Chain of 1,000 Miles, very calculated. He has a passive healing factor, which Yorozu doesn't. Like,
I mean, Toji's passive healing factor is kind of garbage. I'm gonna be real with you.
But compared to no healing.
I mean, yeah, but like
it's an advantage. Like,
it's not going to be relevant in this fight because, like, for example, Maki needed 5 minutes to heal off Curse Nalia's blow, or
also
needed a bit to heal Sukuna's Black Flash. So I think it's
durability, like durability as well. Though is like, bro, what was Toji like? What's Maki eating? Like 2 Sukuna Black Flashes, dismantles. She needed 3 minutes to heal a like supersonic like battering ram that slammed directly into her and crushed her into a like mountain face, bro. Like
5 minutes.
It's crazy. No, it wasn't. She said she needs 5 minutes, but then Kamo says she was back and healed in only 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it only took 3 minutes.
True. Makes sense.
So like durability won't take like as much damage. I get Yorozu is like built different. Don't get me wrong, but I do think if Maki's tanking like full, like kind of not full, but like charged up, like battering ram attack from Curse Naoya, I don't feel like Bug Armor is too dissimilar.
I feel like Bug Armor's way.
I mean, after I ask where Curse Naoya scales, like the weird thing. Curse Naoya is so weird as a character.
No RCT is a huge ult. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, she has no RCT. Like the question is, where would you put Bug Armor? But I think Bug Armor is over. I'll be real.
Yeah.
Like even if we say Sukuna is like not holding back, or he's trying to get the adaptation, which is obviously true. She was still doing damage.
Blitz level though.
Blitz level? I mean, it's 15 fingers Sukuna. Like doing any damage to that guy is pretty nuts.
He's taken, but he is just taking the hits as well though.
Yeah, he's actually getting hit. Like if you look even at 15 finger Sukuna and Shibuya, Mahoraga did 0 damage to him.
What I'm saying is like Toji, right? I get it's teen Gojo. It's fair to say it's definitely not on the level of adult Gojo. And it depends whether you want to take, because in the manga it seems like Toji just straight up gets hit by a red. If you want to take the anime's adaptation, or where it's like he manages to block a red with Inverted Spear, if he manages to like fight with Inverted Spear efficiently against Yorozu, so he's not getting blitzed, he's able to like kind of throw hands. She is just losing control of the liquid metal that she's manipulating.
But I think that's more of a, I guess for the list we have to ask who do we think is overall stronger, rather than like who wins a matchup.
Okay, I see what you mean.
Because like I see Toji, I honestly can see Toji beating Yuta, but
yeah,
I think Yuta's overall stronger.
Like, I think Toji has the best. Like overall, I think he has the best odds against anybody who isn't Gojo and Sukuna. To be honest, with his full kit, I would put Toji in that number 2 spot. I'm not gonna lie.
You put him in number 2.
Yeah, I'd put him above Yorozu.
Really? I think I rate True Sphere far higher than you do.
Yeah. I agree, but that's low-key irrelevant here. Oh wait, no, it's not. You're right, because
like in the matchup, I think it might be irrelevant.
Toji, in the matchup,
like overall, I think True Sphere is absurd.
Yeah, I think Toji's a better matchup against sorcerers, but I can't rank him as higher because of that too. It's like, it's weird because Toji and Maki just function weirdly in top 5s when it comes to those lists, or just lists in general, because of how they function with domains and stuff.
Yeah. I want to address what Plank said. Plank, I don't think Toji beats Yuta either, but I'm saying out of everybody who's not Yuta, Gojo, and Sukuna, I think Toji has the best odds in a fight against a sorcerer like Yuta, if that makes sense. But I'm okay with leaving Yorozu in that spot. I think that's fine. It just means Toji is definitely the next one on there, I think.
I can agree with that, Toji.
Right. Toji's not that guy? Bro, Randall, what the hell? Toji is that guy, bro.
Like just
Inverted Spear is just busted. I'm in the wrong timeline, says Flank.
Crazy.
Bro.
I'm surprised Plank hasn't brought up Kenjaku.
Nah, it's because they're waiting.
They're waiting.
They're buying their time. He's not even be on the list. But on the note, so we all agree here that Yuta, Yorozu, Toji, these are the 3 here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think Inverted Spear. I think Inverted Spear in general is just a crack tool.
Agreed.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I mean, like, don't forget, he has like Soul Split Katana as well. He has the OG Soul Split Katana. Like,
he does have the kit.
It's just Maki plus. That's why he is objectively better than Maki. Because if they're relative in terms of like stats, sure, but like he's smarter and just has more at his disposal. If you gave Maki that kit, they'd be so much closer. The gap is already really small. Don't get me wrong. But if you want to say they're equal, she would have to have the same tools he does, because like that is so broken.
That's a fair take. That's a fair take. So we are in agreement here. Let's say number 4. I feel like these last two are gonna get a little bit more contentious.
Yeah, for sure. Well, do we want to discuss Maki separately or just put her with Toji?
We'll put her with Toji. We'll put her like right below her.
I think it's easier to do.
Yeah.
All right.
So I don't know if we have Awakened Gojo. So let's talk about RCT Gojo. Because I feel like he should be mentioned in the top 5.
Okay, we might have to move Toji and Maki down a spot then if we're talking about RCT Gojo.
Pre-RCT or RCT?
This is RCT
no, just
Gojo.
RCT.
The one that...
Oh, yeah, I mean, he does just go above them then.
Yeah, it beat them, so...
Yeah, it has to be.
I do want to discuss RCT Gojo a little bit if you guys
we
want to. Like, where we put him. I mean, I think he gets slaughtered by these two.
I agree completely.
Like, RCT Gojo is strong. Yeah, that's why Jaded gotta join the chat. Somebody ping him.
I think he'll join.
He'll be here. He'll be here.
Good luck with that.
We'll see him tomorrow, bro. Maybe
he's on that Jaded timeline.
One day Jaded will come back.
He'll join in 6 hours and be like, "So we streaming, guys?"
So we streaming, guys. Hold on, let me make a coffee. Okay, so RCT Gojo, we think he gets slaughtered by Yuta and Yorozu. I think RCT Gojo, he has the Hollow Purple. Even if it's like a bum purple, it's still purple. One of the strongest attacks in the entire series. Where his output is in comparison to a character, to like not only his Shinjuku self, or even his Shibuya self. You know, they don't really give us actual numbers on these things half the time, but I would still say Hollow Purple is probably one-shotting most characters.
I think the main problem with him is it's a domain diff. Like, cool, he's got Falling Blossom, he could maybe pull off a simple domain at that point if he tried, but like realistically, Yorozu and Yuta's domains are so unbelievably broken, and they're so not scared of using them because they have like
if you really want to wank Gojo, you could say like he comes up with his domain mid-fight.
Hell no. I mean, but even if he does, it's not going to be refined enough to take on either of those, because bear in mind at that point, end of story, like Yuta has close to Shinjuku Gojo level domain refinement, bro. So there's no way.
I guess for the sake of argument, we'll ignore him on this list for now, so we can talk about more.
Yeah, I agree. Like,
but I would put him here.
Yeah.
What do we think about him having a simple domain though?
It might be better than to put Toji and Maki next to RCT Gojo instead of having him have his own spot.
Go at the top of that, I don't mind.
That wouldn't be bad. A simple domain, if his simple domain
characters.
Was like a Sukuna Hollow Wicker Basket where you just hold it in the domain, sure. You might be able to fight.
You can hold it and fight, then sure, but he just can't.
Do that.
Yeah.
But he can kind of fight because it's just like puts it down and then he's still like throwing hands of Sukuna.
Well, all it takes is like one break. He was still getting hit by the sure hit.
You don't actually have to. Sorry, you don't have to engage in it as well. Though, that's the thing. Like.
Yeah, but Gojo's got blue, red. We're giving him purple as well.
It's true, but he's also like the thing is it won't last. The simple domain itself won't last long enough for Gojo at that teen level to do enough damage and fight that restricted. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the thing about simple domain. It's stated like it's a method of buying time. It will eventually be overruled by domains as strong as Yuta's and Yorozu's.
And when your simple domain is down against Yorozu, you're gonna hit by a true sphere. All it takes is one hit.
Yeah,
it's over.
Like it's done.
It was kind of funny.
You could try to use the infinity maybe to stop the sphere. No. Not if it's a sure hit. What am I saying?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I was like, what, dude? Fundamentals.
There is no stopping a sure hit.
Yeah, it's over.
Cool.
All right, so we're all in agreement here. I would say next, I do want to talk about Kenjaku, wherever he is on this list. I'm sure Plank has been excited for this moment.
He's under Maki next to Geto in like kind of the top lefty area.
Plank says Urame and Kenjaku tanking that purple. From the
wait,
Kenjaku,
from the RCT.
Kenjaku can do it.
Rame also did not tank that shit. Like, let's be clear about that. If you saw the aftermath of when Arame was hit by, like, it was first of all, it was cleared up. Like, the range definitely was a factor in that purple. It was like over 4 kilometers. Sukuna, like, took a lot of the impact of that. And Arame was like legs in the air, burning to a crisp, buried under concrete. I wouldn't call that tanked. I'd call it survived, you know?
She also had like Sukuna in front of her for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes a big difference. Also, Urame doesn't really like
block it.
Urame has like one maximum output they showcase, and then like everything else they do is just getting hit by. I mean, they're getting damaged by piercing blood from Choso.
No, piercing blood is just hollow purple level.
Hollow purple level, dude. Same thing.
Look, I'm just saying, purple is made from red. What color is piercing blood? Red. Therefore, same thing. Pretty easy.
Same thing.
Yuta agenda must be pushed. Bro, it ain't even an agenda, it's just facts. I know that's something an agenda pusher would say, but it is what it is.
It ain't even, it's just facts. True.
That's the most agenda shit I've said, bro. Fuck no.
It's not agenda, it's just reality. Now accept it.
Oh, we got Grape in here. What's up, Grape?
What's up, Grape?
Yo, Grape, long time no talk.
Just ordered some pizza
Toji,
myself.
that Miguel victim?
Nice, dude. Toji and Miguel? No, dude.
Hell no. I love Miguel, though. Don't get me wrong. I love a bit of Miguel.
If something affects you and you survive with moderate damage, you tanked it. Hanami survived it. Urame tanked it. Toji just died because his healing sucks. What do we even...
Is that what we consider a tank?
I don't think that's a tank, dude. I think tank would be like...
I consider
taking it
tank
head
no
on.
Damage.
No, not no damage. It's just like you're able to get up and fight immediately. Like you're back on your feet. So like I wouldn't say... I know I think I misspoke earlier.
Hold on,
Maki did not tank that
Noya. First Granite Blast.
Yeah, like Yuta tanked Granite Blast.
Takes damage. He's not sizzling, but he's still like standing up.
He also tanked the Icebreaker. If you're able to get back up, bro, then hell yeah.
I mean, I'm hesitant to even say like to call what Sukuna did a tank of 200% because like his arms got blown off. I mean, yeah, he got back up to fight, but like it wasn't like a non. Like they tell us later, like using your RCT more and more hurts you. So
can I add a little, just tiny little side rant note, just very quick. So you know what you just said? It blew his arms off.
Yeah.
And Gojo was like there confronting him. Like when he's like, "You are the challenger."
Yep.
He's like there straight away because he used blue to like move over like really fast. Yeah.
Yep.
If Gojo pops his domain right then, bro, the fight ends.
I think
Not
Sukuna
really. He
pops
just heals
first
hands and pop his domain at the same time.
Or he just pops the incarnation and just.
Or uses domain amplification for long enough to heal himself and then.
That's not like how is he doing that, bro? The difference, like Sukuna was healing his body, right? And the difference in opening was 0.01 seconds, and Sukuna got hit by Infinite Void and it was done. You think he's got time if Gojo goes straight for the Infinite Void? You think Sukuna's got time to instantly heal his arms, do the Enmaten, and open Malevolent Shrine in less than 0.01 seconds? Or even the transformation? I don't think so.
I think, the incarnation...
I think by the time amp up.
Not even that. I think by the time Gojo was already there, he was healed. Because we don't really see his hands post like him coming out of the
That's
smoke.
a better argument, I'd say, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you also see, like, at least Detention Center, like, he heals the hand as the fucking blast from the guys traveling at him. Like, I don't think...
I did mention that when the chapter dropped. I was like, could he have opened a domain here? And after the entire fight, probably not, just because I feel like he would have if he could. And they tell us over and over. Well, they tell us over and over he's going all out. It's like, we know what Gojo at Prime looks like.
You're right. Alon's Gege protected for
Kuna, dude.
Randall gets it, bro.
Randall the Vandal.
Oh yeah, someone else brought up a good point. Probably binding Val to do it with one hand.
I mean, that's just some waffle.
Look, Sukuna can binding vow anything. Well, it doesn't surprise me if you be able to figure out binding vow for this.
It's like one of those things.
A 0 second
binding figure it out, probably.
Yeah.
Binding vow.
Which honestly might end up helping the cast more, because like I could see just nerfing his domain overall. And if that's the case, then Choso might not have had to die.
Bro Toji got blitzed in one shot by Teen Gojo while Miguel is scrapping with adult Gojo and bodying Nerf Sukuna. It's definitely not bodying Nerf Sukuna.
He doesn't do any damage
to
Nerf
any
Sukuna.
damage to Nerf Sukuna.
He doesn't.
Kusakabe
does more knockback to him than Miguel does.
Okay, but did Miguel take any damage?
I don't think
Miguel's whole thing.
Miguel's
whole thing is kind of just like being a tank, though.
Yeah.
He just shows
He's
up.
a tank and he didn't even take
shows
any
up, like
damage
throws like 2 punches, dodges some slashes, then dips.
So I hate to be that guy, but the Miguel vs Gojo thing was just a product of Gege's writing at the time.
I agree. I agree entirely.
It's not something that I tend to use in scaling because it's just not.
JJK Zero has some
kinda,
really weird stuff in it.
Yeah, but didn't Gege kind of like reiterate that when he brought Miguel back?
Yeah, he kind of made it consistent with Miguel's physical stats. On par of Gojo without blue.
Yeah,
I thought he was over.
Now it's like
Well, not on par, stronger, but yeah.
Temporarily
Still
over.
just doesn't really explain why Gojo just didn't fire purple at him.
I don't think he was trying to kill him.
But like, bro, what's the rope doing against purple, man?
Deactivating
it,
turning it off.
I mean, he can deactivate the red. Well, like purple has a charge up time, and like he can't even use his infinity properly there. I doubt he's gonna be able to pull out like the reversal and the lapse at the same time, while this guy's like slapping him with like the inverted rope of heaven.
Inverted rope of heaven.
Yeah, dude, that's what it is. The inverted rope of heaven.
I think that rope is overrated as hell, bro.
Dude, it's like it's one of the only things in the entire series that disrupt curse techniques. It could have gotten rid of the prison realm.
Useless.
Like I know it wasn't like presented in the same way Inverted Spear of Heaven was, but it should be pretty similar in effect.
You wrapped it around an air conditioning unit and tried to hit Gojo with it, and the Infinity didn't deactivate.
That's the heirloom of a generation.
Bro. I use 100%. I 100% use JJK Zero scaling. There's honestly nothing that contradicts it. That's fair. Like I use JJK Zero for like a few things as well. To be fair, like Yuta Black Flash, I consider canon. So if you use the Miguel stuff, especially because it's cleared off, I think that's valid. That's fine. That's fair enough.
Yeah. I consider like most of the things from Volume 0 to be consistent. It's just like there are some things that I think are either misinterpreted or misremembered. Like
Gojo, low-key though, Gojo, I always thought, you know when he like draws that weird rune around Panda and Inamaki and teleports them?
Yeah.
Yes.
You remember this? I always thought that was really weird. When I think about it, it kind of makes sense. Because like, low-key looks like the same kind of stuff Kenjaku was doing, like remote activation of a technique.
The thing that bothers me with that panel in particular is that he teleports the actual Earth, like the concrete with them. Which which begs a lot of questions.
Does it?
Like I don't know, could I just like put you in a half circle and like teleport half your body away?
I mean probably, but you have to draw the circle around
them. I think so.
Dude, I would just be if I was Gojo, I'd be setting up circles everywhere. It's like little trap bombs.
It's like
just
you just close a portal.
Bro, just starts fucking use the sea bear circle on people.
Like you step in it on accident. I'm like checkmate. Clap my hands, loser. Dude, or like rip your body in half. That'd work.
What you gonna do now?
Alright. By the way, just to update you guys on the poll, 71% to Yuta. Hell yeah.
Okay, we'll ask people on
Miguel or Toji, bro.
Miguel or Toji. This is not the poll I expected to make, but
guys, I love Miguel. Don't get me wrong. I love some Miguel highballing, bro. I love it. I think it's so cool. But against Toji, nah, man. I'm sorry. Gojo was just using like strong racism against Miguel.
Strong
Gojo
racism.
Is canonically
Gojo
a
was racism, amp.
Gojo he's canonically racist.
Wouldn't that make him hold back less then?
Well, no, he's canonically ignorant, is what he is.
Yeah, that's right. Play with the like he wouldn't hold back.
Vote Miguel.
Yeah, you say run, yeah.
From Gojo's statement, we infer that Miguel actually does deal damage, doesn't throw pillow punches. It's irrelevant if we can't give his AP or DC, but if we can definitely work with him being able to best Gojo.
Best Gojo?
Without blue punches. Without blue punches. I feel that's constantly important to remember.
Because I respect it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Like, even if we don't get to see him do a ton, he should be able to do more.
Yeah, Miguel's reinforcement is crazy strong.
Like, he has an excellent statement, and it's not even like a oh, he can do this thing, like, or he's stronger than me. It's pretty blatant. But he's supposed to be over base.
Plank just turned this into a Kenjaku upscale somehow, bro.
The volume 0 stuff is retroactively fixed. It thus upscaled Geto, Kenjaku, and Miguel.
It has to be respected. I'm sorry. I don't even care how BS it is. The passion is unreal for upscaling Kenjaku. Plank, don't get me wrong, bro. You know I still have Kenjaku.
Okay, is Miguel even on this list? Let me find out, because...
Yeah, he is. Is there?
Yeah, I see
him. Mid left.
He's next to Haruta and above now, yeah.
Down.
There he is.
Yeah, there he is.
Alright, okay.
Bro, don't put him on this list. For hell no, bro.
Yeah, no. Man.
I made a top 10 list and I put him in number 10 instead of Hakari, and I got cut.
We'll put him...
Oh, dear God.
We're gonna put him over Toji, dude?
Oh, dear God.
No.
I mean, if we're gonna have Miguel conversations, guys, we all know Kusakabe makes the list then.
Oh, God, no.
I mean, Miguel did dodge like a point-blank dismantle. Or at least grab.
He can just... Yeah, he's just built different like that.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't see... I mean, Toshi can dodge a World Slash. Guaranteed. Oh, man, dude, where the fuck did I put Miguel here?
In that case, LaRue took less time to recover from a Sukuna Black Flash than Maki. Does that mean LaRue is like Maki Toji level?
Hold on, hold on.
The hand to nerf the damage.
Use the hand to nerf the damage? What do you mean?
Basically, it's like said. You know how his big hand, right?
Yeah.
He only takes 1/10 of the damage instead when it hits that instead. So he's taking 1/10 of the Black Flash.
Yeah, but it just hit him. It hit him in the stomach. Yeah.
Never mind then.
Maki just fucking stinks, bro. What else is there?
Maki just stinks. You want to take that back?
No. This is how we summon Jaded.
Maki downplay, bro.
This is how we summon Jaded.
Dude, Jaden would be saying some shit here.
Yeah.
Jaded's he's probably looked at the stream, seen what we've done, and go, hell no, I'm not joining that.
He'll be here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, where are we putting Miguel then? Over RCT Gojo, of course, naturally.
Oh no.
I'm sure that won't get any hate.
No, not at all. This is an interesting top 5 though.
Rope around his neck and just
I feel like there are definitely times where Miguel could take Toji, and Toji could take Miguel.
If you gave Toji like nothing, if you just put him in a boxing ring,
or you
then
put
like
him
Miguel's
over...
a shot, sure. But
like Miguel just has like, incredible stats. What he actually does, like his technique, usually is like, what's he gonna do? Punch a hole through your head?
Yeah, like there's no. He's like.
He doesn't have a domain.
Like
He's
Hakari,
domainless.
He's just like bad Hakari.
We don't even know if he has like a simple domain or anything because he didn't even
domainless scrub, dude.
He's got nothing outside of his fucking cursing.
He only has punches. Man doesn't even have RCT. Man,
bro, he's somehow a worse punch and kick merchant than Hakari. That's what
I'm saying, bro. He's just Hakari from Wish, bro.
I don't think you'd be top 5 with no domain.
No chance, bro. No chance.
It's
I'm
like,
surprised
unless you're RCT Gojo.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's talk about the elephant in the room, Kenjaku.
Fuck it, bro. Put him there.
I feel like he should be here.
I think so.
I genuinely don't remember Kenjaku scaling, so I'm just okay with it.
I mean, he has an open barrier. He has RCT. He has a simple domain that's a higher level than most people on the entire planet.
Wait, Quirkless, do you know what gun Mai used against Kenjaku?
What gun Mai used against Kenjaku? That was probably a Remington. It looks like a Remington 700. But I don't even know if you can even get where she'd even like get that in Japan. Let's see.
I bet it's a manga.
Let me Google this, dude.
Oh wait, one sec.
My rifle.
I tried to look the other day. Couldn't find it.
I thought she uses a Colt and she has a revolver. Dude, this is such... I mean, Kenjaku, he was able to react to a rifle shot, and like that is not a bad feat.
I mean, bro, and like he just consistently not reacts to, he consistently dodges piercing blood, which is said to be speed of sound in Shibuya, but as we know, it's about compression, and Chozo is kind of locked in, so it's probably slightly above speed of sound. I don't know.
Well, you know, I made a video about this once, and I talked about that's no longer exists, but I talked about like what bullet would Mai be able to make, and I was like, okay, well, there's no way this person that can make like one revolver round a day is making anything bigger than like a 223, and a 223 should be faster than a piercing blow if it's around like speed of sound.
So let me check this quick. I don't really understand, like, the problem with Kenjaku is he only scales to Yuki, and Yuki only scales to Kenjaku, but that isn't really a way of saying how fast he is, I don't think. I think that argument's a bit,
He's definitely treated as stronger in the story.
Yeah,
where they talked about, like, oh, if we all jump Kenjaku, we might beat him.
Narrative argument, like Kenjaku is just strong. Like, I get what people are saying. Like, when you just forget everything about the story and just look at what we know of Kenjaku, it's incredibly difficult to actually scale him. And like, it's true a lot of the times when like Maki says stuff about like, she says something about like we might be able to take Kenjaku. Maki is saying that based off nothing, or she's saying it based off only what Chozo knows, which isn't a lot.
Kenjaku domain expansion counters Toji and Maki. He crushes them. I think he still sure hit them.
We don't know that for sure.
Like, I know it hits the ground around them, but I don't know if that's the same.
No, but the ground around them is made of cursed energy. Is the problem, because it's the
true.
Sinatra barrier. That's not right.
Oh, that's true.
It's not Sinatra.
It's the Sunyata barrier.
Sunyata.
I think that's what it's called.
Fucking Frank Sinatra barrier, bro.
The Frank Sinatra
barrier.
The Sinatra barrier.
Yeah, that whole environment they were in was cursed energy because it was a barrier. So there's no way of saying like whether, because the thing is, people mistake it as like Sukuna does not target things without cursed energy with his sure hit. The sure hit is cleave. This is what's misunderstood. The sure hit is cleave, which like spawns. That's what the sure hit is, right? What Sukuna does is he just then fires like constant dismantles everywhere, which attack everything in the range, right? Which is why it works. Sure hit, like the cleave works on Gojo because it spawns in, but the dismantles like aren't doing anything to him because they just attack. They're not a sure hit. They just attack, right? In the Kenjaku's domain, it's also a completely separate thing to having an open barrier and being able to attack things without cursed energy. There is no proof having an open barrier means that he would be able to hurt Toji and Maki. There is no evidence for that at all because the environment that they're in is made of cursed energy. So there is literally no evidence for Kenny being able to do that.
I mean, that's fair. I do agree. I just feel like, you know, if we're just making a narrative argument, though, I would still put... Like, I feel like he'd probably be able to beat Toji. But I still think I'd put him below, like... Because, I mean, Kenjaku's pretty smart. I think we should downplay that.
He is very smart. I mean, he's like... I always consider him like the... Give him prep time, bro. He just wins.
Yeah.
He beat Gojo. I don't know if people understand this. He beat Gojo.
He did. He did get his plan off.
His plan was... sure, he didn't kill Gojo, but he beat Gojo. He did. It's a fact. Through planning. I get the prep time thing is like, okay, but that's not what we're doing here. But that is just a testament to his IQ and experience, which should not be underrated. Gapped only by Todo, I think.
Gapped only by Todo.
Look, no one... Toto's smarter than the whole verse combined, though. So, that's not fair.
I mean, this is very true. Like,
I like Kenjaku number 4. I could be made to put him over.
I don't think I'd put him over Toji and Maki. I'm not gonna lie.
It's an open barrier. Like, I feel like,
and
they definitely treat him like he's an animal.
I feel I can put him above Maki, but below Toji. I feel that's a safe middle ground.
I feel like if we were just scaling, like if you were to scale Kenjaku, yeah, I'd probably put him below a lot of characters. I mean, he should be. He's definitely treated as stronger than I think we give him credit for.
Yuta seems to believe that Maki could have handled Kenjaku.
Open domains exist in the real world. Toji and Maki are getting hit. I don't think that's how that works, Plank.
Really in a fight.
I know, but it's still the whole situation was like that Kenjaku situation was filled with risk. They wanted to like make the odds as good as possible. The fact that he thinks, I know he's not in a fight, but the fact that he thinks Maki like definitely could have done it is like not. And then that's like I don't know. Yeah, it's not really an argument, I guess. That's
bro, Kenjaku blitzes Toji badly.
No, bro. There's no blitzing, bro. If anyone's doing the blitzing, it's Toji. There's no evidence for him blitzing Toji at all.
Dude has better speed feats than everyone here. I don't think that's true either. What speed feat are you talking? Unless you're talking about black hole.
What's the black hole?
Are we talking about black hole? He dodged a black hole.
It's iffy.
That's the ultimate. That's like the final form of Kenjaku Link.
That just poses a massive problem, though, in general, for speed scaling in JJK.
Canvas paint on air, come on, guys. That doesn't mean, playing just because the domain is painted on air doesn't mean it doesn't have a sure hit anymore.
Yeah,
I just target whatever. The characters can upscale to that point, because if Kenjaku is like, if Kenjaku can react to a black hole and we call it light speed, and we just say our characters don't scale to it, then why did he lose?
Kenjaku dodged
bloodlusted blue? Huh?
When Gojo first got out the seal.
That's, first of all, it was red. Second of all, Sukuna intercepted.
Yeah, Sukuna definitely intercepted.
I remember going through this with someone before. We went through it in detail. Like, Sukuna intercepted it.
And then he had to hide next to him the entire time.
Yeah.
Wait, so does that mean 15 fingers Sukuna over
Over Gojo? Nah.
Yeah, let me just reread the page. Just double check. Yeah, so Gojo lifts up his hand. Kenjaku's like, oh shit, and we already see the eyes of Sukuna pop in. So yeah, Sukuna definitely intercepted.
Makes sense.
Yeah, if he could dodge a blue dude, he wishes. Kenjaku dreams.
No shot. Honestly, I just don't think there's any evidence at all for Kenjaku's domain doing anything to Toji and Maki. Just because, like, people completely misunderstand how Sukuna's domain works. And it's not the same. It's just not the same as Kenjaku's. There's no evidence for it working the same way at all. There is just a feature that is the same.
Not intercept it, dude. Thing. Sukuna was above Kenjaku.
You think Kenjaku just, like, ate a red or just, just dodged a close range red?
I think it's gain and loss where this happens.
221.
Oh, it's 221. Okay, I'm on our chapter. Fix.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Like, we see Gojo's finger move up, and then we see Kenjaku look shaked, and then there's the eyes of Sukuna coming in, and then there's an explosion, and then Kenjaku's blasted back, and he looks up, and he's like, "Whoa, it's them." So like, I don't see how we get him dodging anything out of that, because like, there's not even an attack on screen before we know Sukuna's there.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Though I will say it is kind of hard to tell based off this panel because, like, it looks like Sukuna's eyes, but at the same time, it's not fully apparent if it's Sukuna moving out the way it's Kenjaku dodging. So I could say, like, you could be other thing.
This panel? I think it looks pretty obvious. He likes Sukuna's eyes. Because we see the hand move up, and he looks up. There's an explosion. We don't even see who's in the explosion. It looks like it's away from Kenjaku. I'm sure the anime will make this one obvious.
Oh wait, actually, there's no evidence for it being a red, though. I do apologize. I don't know why.
Actually, there's evidence for it being a blue.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks more like a blue. But in that sense,
I can agree with that.
I'm wrong. There's a blue.
Kenjaku did dodge a red. We literally see the aftermath of red. I mean, Sukuna is on screen before there's even an attack off.
It's also everything's getting pulled towards it, not everything's being blown away from it, so that's why we know it's a blue.
Sukuna intercepted Gojo, not blue or red. Yeah, but I mean, if he's intercepting Gojo while he's preparing an attack.
There's a little effect Gege draws. There's two little effects. There's like the little white star-shaped kind of thing, and the lines. That's what he does for blue. Definitely not for red.
We are starting a trend cycle with this stream. What kind of trend, Brandon? On the note, like, I mean, I guess if you really want to be, like, the nicest person ever to Kenjaku, you could say he dodged a blue there, but...
Also, the aftermath, people misunderstand. It looks like it's blowing objects away. It's pulling the objects in. Because Kenjaku doesn't...
Also looks like he's getting pulled.
Yeah, he looks like he's getting pulled, and he's not actually anywhere near the pull of the blue. Like, he's... Okay, sure, you can make an argument for he's actually quite well resisting the pull towards the blue.
I mean, he's resisting it about as well as furniture.
Yeah, it's like, if it's not tearing the walls out, bro, it's not doing it. Yeah, like, if it's not tearing the floor or walls out, it's not that strong. The fact that he even is having to, like, do that.
Like a couch, though.
Yeah, it's just not, like... I don't know. I don't think there's any grounds to say
I think we're pretty. I think
anything.
we're definitely being generous to say he just dodged a blue off of that.
Yeah, it's a bit much.
The attack was already launched. Kenjaku dodged and Sukuna intercepted Gojo. I mean, if you launch the attack, it doesn't mean like Gojo still has to aim his blues usually. We see like almost every time, especially when they're a ball.
If you think about if the blue is there and Kenjaku's like looks like he's actively trying to hold his footing, how is he moving away from something that's sucking him in? You know what I mean? I don't think Kenjaku's doing anything.
The blue also vanishes as soon as Sukuna's there.
I think it's very obviously meant to be like at least Gege's intention here is if anything, it's just Kenjaku is not on that level, bro. Kenjaku is meant to look strong, and the whole point of this is that like Kenjaku looks like the weak one here, because these two are at it, and it's like it's just not the same. Kenjaku looks lost.
If anything, it's more impressive because Kenjaku can go against a pull of blue.
Again,
I mean, it's like an intercepted Gojo. It's like dropping, like literally drops the blue entirely.
But also, Teen Gojo Blue shredded the school apart. This thing is like not even like the walls are like.
I just think
fine,
it's generous. We want to say that like Kenjaku might be able to like react to blue a little bit, sure.
Yeah, he can resist it, I guess, is a way.
I don't think Kenjaku is much weaker than Yuta, if he's weaker at all, in a fair 1v1. He did beat Yuki with the help from Choso and Tengen. She's not much weaker than Yuta, I think.
That fight, I don't think that fight's close at all.
Yuki? I don't think Yuki's close to Yuta after, like, in Shinjuku.
Especially because the narrator statement doesn't really help calling Yuta the second strongest of the modern era, with Yuki being for sure like a sorcerer. And that's when Yuta only has, like, what's it called again? One technique of cursed speech. So,
the only issue I have with that, I think it's a bad argument, and I have no issue with obviously Yuta being stronger than Yuki at that point, but my issue with that is that it's very fair to say Yuki is not considered part of Jujutsu Society. That's like an official, like she's just a massive outlier. They don't even know what she can do. So like I know it's a narrator statement, but like, you know.
I think that argument works better for Hakari because he's officially out of Jujutsu Society, but Yuki is still part of Jujutsu Society even though she's not there.
Yeah, she doesn't. She's not involved with the higher ups.
She's still an official sorcerer. She still works with the higher ups from time to time. It just depends on her own will and method. She's still part of the society.
That's why we put Kenjaku on the list, dude, because Kenjaku always brings up the arguments.
And I still have Yuki. Like hella high. I can't lie. I think Yuki's underrated as hell, bro.
I wonder what's happening after this. Is there actually gonna be One Punch Man and One Piece content? There'll probably be One Punch Man content. I don't think I've ever covered One Piece that much on this channel.
One Piece is hella saturated as well.
Yeah, One Piece is definitely saturated. I'll still be making. I am working on a JJK video.
Oh
yeah, used to be 300 plus viewers. Bro fell off. Dude, true. If there was a fall off fucking category on like streamer awards, I'd clear.
I can't lie. After leaks stopped, bro, I think we will like. Let's be real. Leaks is what pulled in numbers for us all most of the time.
Yeah, it's a week
50 viewers on a random stream after you've been gone for ages. I wouldn't call that fallen off.
No, dude, we clear. Yeah, like we were putting the fries in the bag.
Right.
No, the amount of times I'm kidding. I appreciate everyone's here. Alon's feed me.
Alon's feed me, bro.
Yeah, these guys pulled me back in.
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely did.
We need him. We need the quirkless shinobi, valued part of the community.
I never stopped talking to my boys, but for sure. Because Jaded's been showing me how to edit more, dude. It's gonna be back in. Because I feel like my editing was half-assed towards the end. I want to make something good.
Alonzi, where's my content?
Alonzi, where's my content? He's been making videos all week, dude.
Yeah, Alonzi makes videos pretty actively. Man is active as hell.
I've always been here, bro. Even when I was like busy with other stuff, I was still trying to get at least one video out a week.
That's
Alon's, where's my content? Wait, bro. I've uploaded. How? Hold on a second, bro. 1 day ago, 4 days ago, 9 days ago, bro. What?
Yeah, where's my content? 2 times this week.
Where's my content, bro? What?
The Kenjaku disrespect needs to be studied.
That's the same vibe of where's my hug at.
I'm starving. Only Eternal Flame has been giving me food.
Plank, you can look at my
food
Twitter.
Yesterday.
I'm
Don't get me wrong though, Flame is on it like no one else. To be fair.
True, dude. This guy man pumps out content like an absolute monster.
The power of hyper focus.
Oh yeah, bro.
Where does Yuta and Gojo body rank?
Just like above. He's just below Gojo, so he's just number 3 then. Like.
Yeah. I
just goes above
on
Yuta.
this list because I don't
like
really consider him like a real character. He's like
Yeah.
he's like a one moment. What do you think they did with Gojo's brain? They put like a jar.
Yeah, bro.
I think they burned Gojo's body and they like properly dealt with it for once.
No, do you know what I
skipped his
love?
funeral.
Shiny's theory, bro. Is it Shiny with this theory? I think it is. He's like, this is. I don't believe this, by the way. This is proper BS. But I love the theory of Yuta kept Gojo's body stored in like he has it maintained in Rika's storage so that if shit goes wrong again, bro, he can just he can put that thing on like Iron Man armor, bro. He has it as a
curse tool now, just in case.
He's like, this is like Gojo's body is now his like curse tool Iron Man suit, bro.
You forced me to wait.
He puts it on for
hands.
5 minutes. Like, I think that's so funny.
All right, but do we agree Kenjaku number 4?
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone, even if you were to argue this, I don't think there's anyone I'd put over him. I mean, yeah.
All right, Kenjaku being number 4, I can agree with. So who we have as number 5, boys?
Mai.
All right, good day. Good. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Hope you have a good day.
Yeah, the most reasonable list of all time.
I'm interested in what chat thinks about number 5.
Well, I'm gonna ask them what they think about Kenjaku versus Toji first.
I'm surprised no one's brought up Yuji.
Enemy
saviors. I hop on and see top 1 Kenny under these bozos. Shit.
Top 1 Kenny.
Dude, I've been disrespecting Kenny the whole time.
I respect
Kenny. I don't think I have a single video where I've ever been like, Kenny clears. Here, we'll ask. The return of the goat, dude. Chogo? I know Stand User loves. Where's the...
Wait, low key, though.
Wait, did someone say rank Jogo?
Yeah.
That not top 10 bum?
What about Bug
top
Girl?
15, never mind.
Yeah.
Top 15.
All right, so who is stronger? Let's just ask. If people vote Kenny over, I'll swap the list.
Yeah. My answer.
We are a slave to chat. It's all up to you, chat.
Oh, Kenny will win for sure, bro. In that vote, hell yeah, Kenny will win.
Oh, 100%.
I don't think
I trust in Toji Glacier.
Jaded's gonna show up and he's like, "What the fuck is this type of list?"
Bro, Jaded will have a stroke, honestly. Let's start pulling out his textbooks, bro. Give us a physics lesson.
And what about the evidence? I can already hear it.
Oh, I've just voted Kenjaku by accident. I'm part of the problem.
You're part of the problem, dude. I already see where it's going. We've got 8 votes. Okay, it's Kenjaku. Okay.
Biased poll.
Kenjaku over RC. I would say Kenjaku's over RCT Gojo too. So.
Hell no. Sorry.
Yeah, he definitely is, dude. He's got smushed.
Bro, Gojo purple like blitzed Toji, bro. He was like
Toji didn't even realize what was coming. He didn't even know about it. Kenjaku knows about purple.
But no, but like, come on, still.
Okay, hold on. So they do tell us that there's a spark before you do anything, and Kenjaku, he knows what purple is, and like the same way Sukuna could like judge, like, okay, this might be a red or this might be a purple. Like Toji's
What's
a bum.
He doing?
He's no domain expansion. Eat this.
Yeah, but he still just gets hit by the purple.
Gojo
can't tank that for like 2 seconds.
The Thunder Crush as a teenager? I don't think so, dude.
I think so. Listen, all I'm saying, Gojo as a teenager, all he needs to do is be able to fire off the purple, right? So he starts to chant whatever. Kenjaku's like, crap, I need to domain expansion, and then he needs to like crush him. Bear in mind, okay, this is not.
I mean,
his Yuki survived that shit for a few seconds, bro.
She got bailed out. By Tengen.
She did, but she
and
still
the gravity crush should have kept going. Like that's usually.
I know.
It wasn't like a one shot.
I'm saying he just needs enough to get that purple off, bro. And he's cooked.
Also, he's gonna get the purple off while he's his face is in the floor.
I think Gojo can fully just leave that shit as well, though. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, he can't teleport at that point. RCT Gojo.
I just think he's fast enough.
Oh my god.
Toji and surviving a flame arrow. Well, no shit. No one else is.
Toji saw that spark, looked it dead in the eye, and then died. Was what I'm saying, man. Plank knows.
Wait, everyone else is dying.
Wait, Plank, who are you?
Kenjaku either
who
dodges
or
tanks it and then walks
I
up.
misunderstood that.
It's always Kenjaku.
Yeah, I was being silly, bro. It's Plank. What am I thinking?
Plank, where do you put Kenjaku? Number 2?
Do we need to ask?
Dude, it's gonna be number 1 of this top 5, dude.
Plank still has Kenjaku over Yuta, bro. In Big 2024.
Yep.
I feel like he's supposed to be.
I don't think he's supposed to be. I don't think so at all. But you're telling me the guy who's got the second to Gojo statement isn't narratively meant to be second to Gojo? What kind of narrative does Kenjaku have that puts him above shit like that, bro? Like, what?
True, Gojo second to Sukuna.
Yeah, that's fine. Dude, but like the gap could be, they don't know about Kenjaku.
Yeah, but it's a narrative, bro. We're talking about narrative here.
Yeah, I think in narrative, it's like, if we were just asking Gegagakatame, like, oh, is like Kenjaku supposed to be a massively hard fight for Yuta? Probably. That's what it's always been set up to be. I don't think the feats equal that, but like I think, like if you were to go up and just ask like, oh, in the story, if these two fought,
well, you say that
there could definitely be a fight.
You say that, but Gege did say Kenjaku deadass like struggling with Jogo, bro. He said that.
Ugh, that was stupid. Fuck.
Yeah,
no,
but
no
like,
Jogo, no Jogo
so
glazing in this chat.
No, but like Gege said it, so if you ask Gege, I don't think he's gonna say that.
That was a long time ago, though.
Yeah, but you know, it's there.
We're end of series. That just upscales the disaster curses.
Hell no. Bro, listen, I'm saying Kurobushi, deadass like disaster curse level, probably weaker than most, but like,
you know, if we upscale the disaster curse,
he is a disaster curse,
which I'm happy about. So never mind, we can go with this agenda. Kenjaku's strong.
Kenjaku is pretty strong.
You know, suddenly, all right, I feel like Kenjaku belongs in the top 3 now. Yeah.
Upscales of disaster curses is crazy though, Plank.
He uses lung cancer technique. Who?
Kenjaku struggles is a mistranslation. He's just annoying. That's true.
What?
Oh wait, it's a mistranslation, Grape? Okay.
But what is he's just annoying me? Be annoying to deal with? That's still bad enough, bro. Why is Jogo annoying to deal with, bro? Jogo's a bum. What's annoying about Jogo? To beat and absorb as a curse. Nothing annoying.
He uses the maximum meteor. Shoko uses lung cancer. Can we do Mahito glaze? Mahito isn't even in the conversation.
Yeah, Mahito does not belong.
Mahito got cliffed so badly.
Poor little Mahito.
I'm surprised no one in chat is bringing up Yuji or Kashimo, bro. We actually got sensible people in here. This number 5 spot, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't even know who I'd put here.
I mean, if
Jogo and Mahito are annoying like Choso. Oh, that actually makes more sense.
Listen, can I throw out a really yeah, I'm gonna get cooked for this opinion, but it's just what I think. Is if we're giving Kenjaku the benefit of the doubt here and we're putting him number 3, I'd say 5 goes to Yuki, bro. I can't even lie.
No.
Bro, she's so like, you understand how rare this is to have a sorcerer with like a technique that strong who has domain expansion and RCT, bro.
Yuki.
All she has is big
and
punch.
Simple domain, and she scales to Kenjaku, who we've put in number 3. Like, what? Yuki, bro. She one-shot Ganesha with Garuda football.
Ganesha has no feats.
That's true.
Screw
I mean, but like, if we are gonna say Kenjaku's strong, then like Yuki does.
Like, yeah, Yuki just kind of has to be on there. If we're going with Kenjaku, there's no reason not to say Yuki. Domain and RCT and Garuda.
But also on the flip side, Yuji did Black Flash after already keeping up with the domain anti-Yuta.
I don't know. It's between Yuji or Yuki. I'm happy.
I'm okay with putting Yuji and Yuki on the same spot.
Hold on, I feel like there's definitely a chain we're missing somewhere here.
I like Yuki, bro. Hell yeah, Yuki.
Dude, there's no way that Yuki's over Yuji.
I think just putting him in the same spot is good.
Final Yuji.
I'm okay with them in the same spot. But like, this is, again, like, I can't lie. end of story. Bro, Yuji still just gets domain diffed, bro.
Also, like Plank said, it was a 4v1 with prep time.
But Wally Chef says that it was a matchup problem. That is true because Yuki did he wasn't able to use all his curses against Yuki.
Yeah,
in Kenjaku's case.
Just full counters. Yuki also just like kind of full counter rather than actually being stronger than him. Like it's similar to the problem I have with like Toji.
They were problematic for each other though. That's the thing.
If he was also fighting like getting jumped in the middle of it, he also had his barrier ripped away by Tengen, who bailed out Yuki. Like she would have lost immediately.
Would she though? Because the whole point she didn't use her domain. Even Kenjaku says.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I'm a glazed Kenjaku here for a second. I wouldn't be surprised at all if Kenjaku was just like tug of war. I win.
I mean, yeah, I can definitely see that. That's fine. But Kenjaku said it would be more interesting than that outcome.
Yeah, he's just generous. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is. Unironically, he's a moron when it comes to that stuff. He just lies because he can. He's kind of like me, actually. He just says stuff. The way Kenjaku talks about the verse is low-key how I talk about the verse, right?
Yeah.
I'm okay with Yuji or Yuki in 5. I think it's between those two. I won't fight anyone on it. I think it's
that's why I said like put them in the same tier.
Between Yuji and Yuki, there is just a very blatant domain diff. If we're doing overall, then like sure. If Yuji, listen, if Yuji like actually, if we saw him, like if we give him time to train and like perfect blood manipulation, shrine, and his domain, then like
I mean, he's just gonna be Sukuna too. At that point,
like
he'd just be Sukuna 2. He'd just be Sukuna 2.0.
He'd be Sukuna 2.0 with 2 extra arms, with only 2 arms and 1 mouth.
I don't think so. He just hasn't got the same cursed energy. He's not got the arms, the mouths, the
I mean, he can get there. He has the same potential.
Yeah.
I think Arame.
I don't even think there's anything saying that like your curse energy reserves can't increase as you get older.
I don't think there's anything saying Arame is wrong either.
I think I just interpret it as like his skill with Jujutsu is just like on par with Sukuna's.
Do we think that Yuta just had boundless curse energy like out the womb, just instantaneously OP?
I mean, we don't know how.
I
that
feel
works.
That's what I mean. It's like we don't know how it works, but they do say like, oh, he has the same potential, and like, and Gojo also says like, oh, these characters have the potential to surpass me, so he must see something.
I don't think that means they're gonna gain more cursed energy though.
I mean, we don't really know how your curse energy reserves work.
But,
well, we know they work for like your techniques and things like that, but like as far as like how is it like how does your age? Because like, there's some things like Sukuna clearly, if they're the same potential. There, like Sukuna got to a point where he could copy whatever he sees. He couldn't do that when he was young. If we're going by Yuji,
my interpretation of that Yuji thing was just that it's like he has talent and skill that equal to Sukuna's potential. I don't think Gege was trying to say he will be as strong as Sukuna one day.
I think that's exactly what he was saying.
Or else he wouldn't have used the exact same. And does that mean you have the same potential?
And he also said like, oh wait,
there's also a difference between talent and potential too. Like for example. Higuruma has equal talent to Satoru Gojo, which means he can learn as fast as him. There is a difference between talent and potential.
It said potential for Higuruma as well. It said like a genius with potential.
No, it said equal talent. It said talent. Let me go reread it just in case. But I'm pretty sure it said talent.
I don't know. It said talent. It said genius or something as well. In context, it is talking about genius and talent, but it says potential. I'm pretty certain.
Boy,
I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Would definitely be incorrect.
It was 246, I think.
Oh yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, it says it's unbounded raw talent that rivals even Gojo Satoru.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. My bad.
Yeah, which is like it's kind of the difference between two of them. For like, I always see like talent and potential as this. Talent is how fast you grow, while potential is your upper limit for growth.
I still, other than that like statement from Arame, that also Arame's asking a question, but the thing is like, I don't see it. I don't understand how they put so much emphasis on Sukuna's true form, but he's just like not got like anywhere near as much cursed energy, and he's not got the same build. I don't see he can get close, sure, but I don't think he's getting as strong.
I think he will. Man has also only been a sorcerer for 6 months.
Like,
yeah, but this is like, it's still not a. That's nothing to say that you can reach Sukuna level strength. I see no, other than that statement, there is no argument for it, just because of like the just fundamental difference in their bodies and cursed energy. I don't see it.
I mean, I don't think Sukuna's a better, other than like the arms. I don't think he's a stronger body than Yuji.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the intent of that statement is that they're supposed to be like equal in potential, just straight up.
Yeah.
Because they're basically saying, oh, he's related to Sukuna, and it's like, oh wait, what? He had a finger sealed inside of him. Wait, he's like he was born from your twin brother.
I mean, even so, I just don't like. I just don't see it. I don't think it's.
I don't even think that one's like even. That must have been a debate to be had on that one. If that's the entire point. Because like, why is he so strong? Why is he so good at things? They're like, oh, it's because he's equal in potential to the King of Curses, and he was made from his brother, or like made from his uncle, his twin brother, son of his twin brother.
Oh, he's arrived. Oh, Jaded, do you want to?
Man of the hour is here.
Jaded's here.
Workless, you got a dono, brother.
Let's see. In Yaga, Maki had to fight Sukuna in. First of all, I want to say thank you. Thank you very much. Excuse me, I was drinking water during this. Maki had to fight Sukuna in a Dark Souls hitless run because she has no RCT. She had to micro evade and parry point blank dismantles. That speed, Yuta can't relate. He had to face tank.
Yo, Corkless, I'm getting like 20% of that, right? I'm getting 20% of that dono, right?
Of course.
Yeah, how much is that dono again?
W?
Of course. Dude, Jade's gonna lose his mind when he reads this tier list.
I need to look at this tier list, bro. No. Chat, you're not. Bro, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh no,
Get ready.
I haven't seen it yet,
guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream, guys. I'll be clocking out now.
Bro, wait. All right, let's see.
It's not finished. It's not finished.
All right. Number one, talk about this is troll.
He's not number one. He's just talking about here.
Yeah. He's just talking about. Yeah, he's just a talk.
Okay, he's just talking about. We got. Why is Yuta above Yorozu? What am I looking at, bro? Like.
Yeah, there it is.
What do you? I'm just saying. You know Yorozu Blitz 15 finger, right?
No, listen, in all defense, Jaded, if it makes you feel better, okay. I fought for RCT Gojo, but they weren't having it. I'm afraid.
Bro, Plank, what do you mean keep your agendas away? This is therapy. Plank, you're trying to brainwash these people into
therapy, dude.
Bro, I have no agenda. I'm the fairest power scaler there ever is, Plank. Like, we all know
Dude, what do
this.
you mean you have an agenda, Jaded? You're like the Gojo Glazer.
Bro, I have no agenda. Hey, it's not my fault he's incredibly handsome, bro. Gege just made him that way, bro.
Yeah, dude, I'm not biased. He's incredibly handsome.
I'm not biased. He's just handsome, okay?
Like, bro, I'm not biased. He's just incredibly handsem, bro.
Benches less than Sukuna. Scrub.
Bro, yeah,
Scrub
you know, Yorozu goated, bro. But like, I still think Kenjaku below RCT Gojo and Toji and Maki.
Bro. Okay, yeah, below
RCT Gojo.
Alright, Jaded, you do your rant, guys. I have to grab something real quick.
What'd you say?
Oh, I think we're in charge for a minute.
Real quick, take charge.
Okay.
All right, Jaded, it's your time.
Just let Jaded
chat.
Jaded go for a run.
All right. So look. Satoru, brother, bro. Kinjaku Plank. I'm being 110% honest with you. That guy is the biggest case of vibes and aura I have ever seen in my entire life. His best feat, unironically, that you can scale back, is that he's stronger than Ghetto, bro. Like, I'm being 110% serious with you. That guy has 0 feats, all narrative purpose that in no way inclines to the power scaling, bro. Like I'm being 110% honest. Kenjaku with prep time is the top of the verse. Okay, yeah, like you give him like 1,000 years of prep time. Yeah, bro, like that's the only time the guy's ever done anything that immaculate, bro. Give him 1,000 years of prep time, he'd be going fucking insane. It's the time to glaze Yorozu because I'm ready. Yeah, we can stop pretending like Sukuna was holding back like that argument follows, bro. That shit is whack. We got Ray Charles on stream chat. Bro, who's Ray Charles? Never cook again, bro. Bro,
Jay's getting cooked.
Explosive great, bro. Who do you think is top 1?
Can you believe this guy? You know, chat. Can you believe that Jaded here has a red reversal over MS Fuga?
Bro, can you
crazy stuff, crazy, dude?
Facts.
Red reversal over Malevolent Shrine Fuga is I still never ever.
What chat just completely agree with him?
Bro. Nah, bro, that is crazy. I love glazing Gojo, bro. I am a Gojo glazer, like, bro, but like, come on, red over Fuga.
Bro, oh my god, it's a big fire arrow, mate. It's a
thermobaric bomb, bro. It's a
big fire arrow, dude. That's like me saying that like it's a match.
Yeah,
full match, dude.
It's a fire arrow, guys.
Sukuna's face. Flame arrow has never done anything on that caliber, bro. Like, it's not my fault he doesn't have any showings.
Remind me how many people Red's killed.
It damaged Sukuna. It burnt Maguna's face off. Nobody's doing that, bro.
Shrugged off.
Oh my god.
Fuga would kill him. No living creature can survive the flames.
Bro, we having this conversation. There's someone in chat glazing Ghetto, bro.
Who is he? Let me ban him.
Volume 0 has crazy statements for Ghetto and that version of Yuta.
Volume 0 has 0 statements
for Ghetto. Statements for Ghetto? What statements for Ghetto,
the 99% thing?
We're gonna bring up the 30% statement because I have something that a lot of people don't know about that statement. So y'all know how Ghetto has the entire, if we get Rika, our chance to beat Gojo goes up to 99%, but without Rika it's a 30% chance, right?
Fuga takes 20 years to set up.
Yeah, the actual statement is, if Jujutsu Society doesn't get involved, Ghetto says they have a 20% chance at success. Or no, 20%. Yeah.
Sukuna was...
30% chance of success statement is... The 30% chance of success statement is without Jujutsu Society getting involved.
That means Ghetto versus the world, bro. But he thought he would lose to just... like the US military or some shit. That is not a good statement for Ghetto.
Well, I mean,
there's
bro,
someone
we went over this.
Hold on, let me address this comment. There's someone glazing Ghetto, whereas he have a ban him is crazy. We don't actually ban people for their opinions.
Oh no.
We never
we don't actually ban them. We just bully them into subjugation like Mahoraga.
Like guys, I think Jaded is an absolute dumbass sometimes, bro. We're still besties, right, Jaded?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Look, see, people like Alon's, you tell your mom tells you gotta treat people a little bit nicer, bro. Like that's Alon's, man. Like you just gotta be nice to these kind of people, bro.
You get treated
like a
little
thought you were
kid,
too
bro.
nice, Alon.
Well, yeah, I'm too nice apparently.
Yeah. I'm now looking for the exact statement now for JJK0 because people glaze the hell out of that statement.
If Jujutsu Society might include Yuki and Hakari, but I don't think they were talking about either of them.
Man's agenda will never die.
It's true.
I mean, they don't say Jujutsu High. They're just talking about the society.
Yeah,
they're
Jujutsu
part of
Society as a whole, like.
Also, Hakari was part of Jujutsu High at that point.
All right, well, let's go back through and argue with Jaded.
He actually got banished that night.
Every placement.
Bro, let's see. Where do we have?
All right, so we're gonna start off. Number 1, we put Yuta over only because Yorozu. I mean, I think the major question is just in bug armor, can she just blitz one shot this guy?
Okay.
Or like blitz him and fight him. She has no RCT. I feel that doesn't matter. True Sphere is like her only win con.
I can't lie, but I just still think Yuta edges out slightly.
I just don't see what Yorozu's doing with that True Sphere. Like that's her win con.
That's not even really an argument. It's like, what's she doing without True Sphere? Okay, she's gonna make the True Sphere.
Well, I'm saying she makes a True Sphere, but then she have to beat Yuta in the domain.
She has to win the domain clash outright to kill Yuta with True Sphere.
She thought she can clash a Malevolent Shrine in 15 finger. Like that's.
No, I think she thought he could open it and body her.
She thought she was crazy, man.
What do you mean she was
she's
crazy?
Fucking delusional. She thought
she thought she would beat him, bro.
No,
she made him find you out.
No. She didn't think she would beat him. She wanted to bring out his best. That's the whole idea of teaching love.
Yeah, but that doesn't say anything about whether she thinks she would be able to stand off against Malevolent Shrine.
Because to bring out Sukuna's best with Malevolent Shrine, she couldn't get mollywopped, bro. That wouldn't make any sense. How would she be bringing out Sukuna's best if he was just gonna get mollywopped, or she was gonna get mollywopped? They would have had to have been close.
She wanted to get mollywopped by Sukuna's best.
No, she wanted to teach Sukuna love and then get mollywopped.
Bro, well, she's crazy then.
She's crazy, but she clearly has a purpose, bro.
That's she was there to get bodied by Mahoraga.
I don't think that's an argument for shit, saying Yorozu wanted him to bring out Shrine for hell.
She says it herself. She was saying she literally says it herself.
And she's batshit, bro.
Okay, she's batshit crazy, but that doesn't mean that her battle IQ is shit. Like, she's still a genius sorcerer. She has one of the greatest development techniques when it comes to her abilities out of anybody in the series that we can collect.
And after all of that, Sukuna still made fun of her for having a shit efficient technique, bro. Like, inefficient technique.
He called her a simple technique.
Like, he literally, they glaze Yorozu's efficiency, like, ability to adapt the technique to be more efficient. And Sukuna ends the fight going, it doesn't mean anything, you're still a bum with that technique. Like, bro, it's still inefficient as hell.
I'm just gonna read this, like, verbatim, okay? Not even close, I'm only getting started teaching you about love. I understand more than anyone the loneliness that comes with peerless strength. I will be the one to teach you about love.
Yes.
That is her goal in the fight.
Yeah, she was
can't
wrong.
do that if she gets mollywopped, bro.
She's just crazy. Like, she's just wrong. She's incorrect.
She can think that all she likes, but she's just incorrect. Yeah.
I mean, even Sukuna says, like, you can't possibly think... I mean, well, there was a statement where, like, at the beginning of the fight, Sukuna's like, you can't possibly think you're going to survive this, right?
She's not looking to survive. She's looking to match and bring out his best. That's all
she couldn't even do that.
Like, yeah, she couldn't do that because of 10 Shadows. That's not something she knows about.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he...
I think this is a nothing burger of an argument. To be real.
There's no nothing burger. She doesn't know about the 10 Shadows. Sukuna beats her.
I mean, Yorozu was keeping up with Sukuna in base. That is true.
Well,
that's my point brought up earlier.
Like, flat out, like, just very simple. She thought that not that she could beat Sukuna, because I don't agree. I don't think she thought that she could actually beat Sukuna, but she wanted to show Sukuna that there is no loneliness, or there's a point of no loneliness when you're not just having peerless strength. And she thought that the best way to do that would be to get Sukuna to open up Malevolent Shrine. Like, just very simple. I 110% don't think that if they domain clash, she would have just got mollywopped.
Nah, bro.
I mean, I do want to bring up
what
Plank said earlier.
Gojo got by a 20 finger.
Bro, the difference cannot be that huge.
Bro, see, like, what does that even mean, Alonzo? The difference can't be that huge, bro. Like, what do you mean? It's 15 finger versus 20 finger. He is stronger by some amount.
It's also 16 finger.
What difference does that make? They're still all.
What do you mean? You're the one saying there's a difference in fingers.
I'll tell you the difference, because Sukuna at his point, right, where he's at 20 finger or whatever, right, evenly matched with Gojo, right? That means that if he was any weaker than he was
in refinement.
What do you mean in refinement? They're all just things that go into barrier techniques, and you can't prove that he would be able to do that in a weaker form. You can't prove that he would be able to output that quality of refinement.
You can't prove that you can't.
I wouldn't need to.
You can't prove what you're saying.
Yes, I can.
Your argument is that Yorozu wouldn't get mollywopped by Malevolent Shrine.
She doesn't seem to believe that she would, and you're trying to say that. Oh,
no, I know she doesn't believe that she would. I think she's wrong.
What's the evidence? Clearly, she believes it for a reason. She hasn't been contradicted.
She's crazy.
She's crazy, but that shouldn't make her doubt her combat ability. We see crazy people in the series all the time. By real-world psychological standards, half of these people would be crazy in their ethics and morals.
Listen, bro, Gojo said he'd win. That's all I'm saying, all right?
Gojo said he'd win, and he had a pretty good chance, bro. Like,
right?
He had a pretty good chance.
Someone, Mahoraga, help, bro! Someone help me here, bro! I'm fighting for my life over a nothing burger argument. Someone back me up.
Bro, she flat out says, look, Sukuna, I'm going to teach you about peerless strength, and only gets beaten by the 10 Shadows, which is something she had no idea about, bro.
Like, guys, move on. JJK has ended, by the way.
You're still here.
Oh, thank you.
And that guy.
The JJK is over, but you're still here.
It's in the stream, bro. Oh.
I will say, I want to address
on this list. Yuji's grandpa. That man's stupidly strong.
I want to address what Plank said earlier, which is that Sukuna and Yorozu, they did scrap a little bit in base, and like at that point he didn't have the wheel. There was nothing to adapt to.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's like I'm
not trying to downplay Yorozu, bro. I love Luke.
I mean, Yorozu's pretty crazy strong. Like I know she's like a gross ass bug girl, but.
Man, Jane hasn't even gone past the Yorozu point on this list. They have to keep going down.
Bro, we still have to keep going down. But I have a question. I have a question, Alonzo.
Yeah, go on.
So you think that Yorozu would have just got mollywopped by Malevolent Shrine, okay?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So do you think that he taught Haruta peerless strength? Because Haruta also got mollywopped by Malevolent Shrine. You think that type of shit would happen to Yorozu? Do you think that's like the definition of love, bro? Like, do you think that's combating peerless strength?
What the fuck is this comparison?
I'm saying the comparison because if we got a similar outcome to that, then that would be what teaching love is, right?
Wait, hold on. Wait, more important. Correctly, you got a donation.
And Yarga, thank you again, man. Thank you very much. But Yorozu was a Heian era sorcerer. These guys die 10 toes. Yorozu, the true sphere technically means her barrier would not be broken from the outside.
What?
I'm a little confused by what he's saying here.
What?
Same.
The true sphere technically means her barrier would not be broken from the outside.
You wanna? Can you retype that, Yalga? Or maybe explain what you mean by this?
Barrier would not be broken from the outside.
All right, you guys can continue your argument now.
Or is it the Haruta thing, bro? I don't think. Okay, listen. I'm talking like.
I want to say thank you very much, Yalga though.
That's huge.
That's huge.
Oh, I think I get what they're saying. I get what they're saying. They're basically saying that they could make that because of the perfect sphere experience, they can make their barrier unbreakable from the outside because infinite pressure.
What? No, I still don't get it.
They're basically saying they can make their barrier in a perfect sphere.
Nah, what? Wait, no.
The barrier is infinite pressure. Okay, that's what he's saying.
Yeah,
but
I don't think that's
really that would just destroy the
Earth. I don't think that's
bro.
true, but I think that's what. No, Mahoraga adapted at that point, so.
But that doesn't like in the context of. There's nothing to suggest she can make her domain barrier a perfect sphere. And then also,
I don't
think
she did that
as well. And then if it touches the ground, it like the whole fucking Earth just implodes. Like, no, that doesn't add up. I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean,
granted, she did already drop the true sphere on the ground, so like physics aren't exactly going at like maximum capacity here.
She didn't actually. It didn't actually ever touch the ground.
Well, I mean, it touched the air, which is touching the ground. So.
It shouldn't exist, basically, in the phase. It shouldn't be able to exist without something bad happening anyway,
a true
right?
sphere can't normally exist, but she drags it along the ground to show Sukuna that this thing could hurt you. And then she talks about it inside the domain. Like, that's the purpose. That's why she does that. She's showing Sukuna that whatever it touches can vanish, and that's why she waits before opening up her domain. She says it herself. Like, you just saw what the true sphere did.
He already knew what it was, too. It's wild to me.
Nah, that's not. I thought that was him saying it, but that's not him saying it. That's Yorozu.
The Alon's cope is madness, bro.
Is it her?
I've been somehow made into the villain here.
There's no like icon, not icon, but there's no like bend in the panel where it looks like it's Sukuna speaking.
Yes, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
it's like because she says, "You saw it, didn't you? It's impossible to grasp a perfect sphere." So she's dragging it along the ground just to show Sukuna. Like, yeah, this thing can hurt you. Like,
that thing shouldn't be able to touch the ground, but yeah, it's an impossible. Jujutsu brings out impossible techniques all the time, or like impossible things. I think that's pretty
fair. Though is like, it's actually unreal how strong that thing is.
It's the strongest attack in the series
by far. Though it's like
I mean, it's an infinite amount of force.
The crazy thing about it to me is like I don't think people like think about this enough. Like when you actually put it into perspective. Yorozu can make the strongest attack in the verse and still has enough curse energy to make a domain after she makes the attack.
Yeah, I mean, it's like she's just reconfiguring her liquid metal, though, no? I can't imagine it actually takes that much more curse energy than
she's just making
structure.
it.
Yeah, but it won't take, like, because of its strength doesn't determine how much cursed energy. It's just, she's just making more of her stuff.
I mean, true, but like it's still just kind of crazy to me because that means like that also means that she could just make more perfect.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
put... I'm curious. Does anyone actually know the science behind why a true sphere would actually create infinite pressure?
Yeah, it's because it has an infinitely dense point of contact. The sphere has no perceivable end, so anybody that experiences is gonna see like the disorientation of it, so they can't find an escape point. It's like the infinite pressure, everything just comes together, and it's like it's too strong, bro. There's an infinitely dense.
So these guys are trying to argue the black hole's over.
No, black hole is like strong. Even if you just consider it as a black hole, it's still not infinite pressure.
I mean, infinite pressure is infinite. It's an infinite amount of force.
When it comes to the black hole, like I just want to say this one bit because I'm not gonna lie, this part I'm kind of belligerent about, but for some reason people think that all black holes scale to each other. And there are characteristics that are intrinsic to just a black hole, and there is a certain amount of mass and density that goes into making a black hole. but not every black hole scales to each other. Like you might hear about like one character from another shonen that's popularly power scaled, and like they might scale to multiversal or something like that because some large black hole feat or whatever. And then there's some Saitama stuff that they throw around, this that. Not all black holes scale to each other because not all of them contain the same amount of mass. Like that's the thing with that. I think Yorozu's sphere would lose because obviously like its destructive capacity is just too great, but it would never destroy the actual true sphere.
Yeah.
Well, black hole is singularity, which by definition is infinite pressure too.
Not all black holes, because not all of them carry the same amount of mass. Like
in the grand scheme of JJK, the sphere is equal to a black hole.
No,
I think the black hole bodies, like like you said, the black hole still wins just because first of all, planet's gone.
Yeah. I think like obviously one of the characteristics I'm talking about is that at the singularity it's infinite, but just generally like being around the black hole. Kenjaku
and Yaga donating again. Crazy. Thank you very much for the support, dude. Black holes are not quantum singularities. Singularities are infinite. Black holes are not.
Singularities are infinite. Oh, black holes are not. I see.
Black holes contain singularities.
So, I'm not even gonna pretend. I'm not smart enough for this shit, bro. Strong black hole, bro.
I kind of just spaced out. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, I know I'm not smart.
Well, I know whenever we bring up in JJK like the actual physics behind something, there's a lot of things that don't really add up. If you just look at how things function in JJK.
Yeah,
but I would still say I agree with the comment that in the grand scheme of things, the true sphere is equal to a black hole.
I think that if there is a difference, it's irrelevant at that point. I think is the main thing.
It would be one that we haven't seen because the only black hole that we've seen from Yuki is we've never seen it hit its event horizon.
World slash over true sphere. Maybe in the sense that it can cut anything.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's existency ratio.
I'm sure
thank God we aren't pretending to have an idea about physics. Yeah, because like whenever you start bringing physics into anime, dude, shit just gets.
It just doesn't work.
No, because some things are just blatantly not true. Like some things are just blatantly inconsistent.
Yeah, like talking during light speed attacks, bro.
They just talk fast, bro.
I'm sure the author doesn't even know this shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. There's no way. Gege, strong pen, bro. Anything's possible.
The strong pen.
Can we talk about the next thing, bro? Because this Kenjaku and RCT Gojo thing is disgusting, bro.
Jaded, I'll be with you on this one, bro. I'll be with you on this one. I think
whoa.
Kenjaku should go below RCT Gojo and Toji and Maki at the very
least. Give me one piece of evidence to prove that Kenjaku is that high up.
He's him.
Bro, come on now.
Plank told me. Plank told me so.
Okay, if Plank told you so, I guess I can't argue with that.
Yeah, Plank told me so.
It is
your boy Plank, dude.
It is your boy
Plank. Get in here.
Bro.
Plank, make a YouTube channel, brother, please.
Yeah, I mean, I forgot what the arguments here were for this. It's like, so RCT Gojo has no domain, first of all, and like I was saying that Kenjaku should be able to recognize the spark of a purple if it's coming.
Okay, what if he just teleports out the domain?
He can't teleport when he's like at this Gojo isn't a teleportation yet.
In all fairness, we haven't seen him teleport.
He was still developing it.
He teleports on Toji. No, he teleports on Toji.
Which chapter?
He clap his hands and then he just teleports behind Toji. Chapter 74.
He doesn't have long range.
He doesn't have he has the blue pull. He has the blue pull. I don't think he can warp yet.
He puts his hands together and just appears behind Toji, and then he has his hands in the same way that he teleports when he's actually behind Toji.
It was in 134. Oh, this was in which chapter? 74.
It's chapter 74.
Okay.
Chapter 74, Toji goes in for a slice, he puts his hands together, he appears behind Toji with the same hand formation that he does when he teleports.
Well, he also does that same hand formation to pull himself with blue instead of the warping when he's fighting Mahoraga. When he teleports in front of him and cuts him off from the blue.
Well, that, I mean, yeah, then they're just both displacements of blue.
Well, no, there's two ways. There are two ways that Gojo teleports. He can either do an actual warp as an adult, or he can pull himself with blue. We see him use both as an adult, but like the warp is, I mean, a warp's better than just pulling yourself, in my opinion.
Well, then he'll just warp out the domain. I think it makes no difference.
I don't think he can't warp yet, though. Because he says he hasn't.
He can warp. He can pull himself with blue. He's doing one of the. He's either one of the either. He's definitely doing something in that panel.
He can pull. I would
pull him out of the domain.
Pull himself all the way, even if it's closed.
Who says Kenjaku can close it? Who said Kenjaku would even close it?
I mean, he's fighting Gojo. He knows everything about Limitless.
So what makes this is so like plug your controller into.
I don't think it's plugging your controller into like one of the most.
He's just gonna close his barrier, like that's it. Like, come on, that's not even something Sukuna did on his first try, and he knows everything about Gojo. Even on this fucking second domain.
Well, he was trying to destroy Gojo's barrier, and Gojo was fighting him in the middle. Like, that was his whole plan there.
If he could just beat him inside the domain or some shit like that,
well,
like, he just wanted to seal him in, like.
Well, first, Sukuna needed. Well, Sukuna was also like, okay. Well, I don't really think the Gojo fight is a perfect comparison because Sukuna was trying to destroy the barrier of Gojo, and they were actually clashing. In this case, all he has to do is just trap him. There's no reason for an open barrier, and even in the time we saw him use an open barrier, he was trying to like pull one over on Tengen, so they couldn't remove his outer shell.
I get that, but then I just don't see why he would. Like that's just what I'm saying. He just wouldn't. There's tons of, even the situation with Yuki, it would have been more than beneficial to actually close his barrier with Yuki, but he still doesn't. You can make the same argument.
It wouldn't be beneficial. They were going to pull away his barrier.
Yeah, they were going to be. He didn't know that.
I mean, he's like one of the best barrier users on the entire planet.
So what does that guy? He doesn't know their attack strategy. He doesn't know that.
I mean, if you want to say he doesn't know that for sure, I mean, I don't think it's that much of a wank for Kenjaku to say like he knows Tengen.
He knows RCT Gojo. He closes his barrier, and Gojo just doesn't get out. When he's never done that ever. It's not something he does in character.
I mean, if you can do an open barrier, I feel like you should be able to do a closed one.
I don't doubt that he could. I just don't think he would
ever do a closed barrier. No, but like he knows the power set of Limitless.
Well, he knows the power set of Limitless, but then again, like everybody, like even Yuki, for example, Yuki could also, like there's that same problem. Yuki could just run out the domain. That's the whole point of open barriers. You can make that argument against any open barrier that we've ever saw. The opponent can just escape. But they still choose to do open barrier anyways, don't they?
Yeah, but like in the cases these characters use their open barriers, it's beneficial to them. Because in the case of Sukuna, he's trying to get the Fuga out against Mahoraga the first time he uses it. Then he's trying to destroy Gojo's domain. Then he's trying to do Fuga again.
Sukuna could have closed his barrier and he still could have done a Fuga? What does that have to do with it?
I mean, that's true, but he gets a better, like, I mean, the very first time we see him do the open barrier, he's also trying to make Yuji feel like shit by killing as many people as humanly possible.
Well, I don't think this is his intention. I don't think he actually cares.
About pissing off Yuji? I think he does.
Definitely
does.
100% he does.
I think that was just a side benefit.
He just doesn't. Because he knows that Yuji is a cage that could just lock him up regardless.
Let me address this comment from Inyalga. Stat-wise, Maki, you also, thank you again, dude. Absolutely goated. But stat-wise, Maki, Yuki, Miguel, Toji, Yuji over Yuta. Ability-wise, Yuta beats Miguel. Maki/Toji too fast, plus domain immunity. Yuki's an uphill 50-50. You can't. So your boy Plank is saying you can't teleport out of the apex of a domain. And number 2, Kenjaku knew Tengen would do it. He clowns him for trying it.
Yeah, he clowns him for trying it when he's actually doing it. Doesn't mean he knew before.
I mean, they say that they're like one of the few barrier users on my level. Yeah, like he should be able to tell like what a potential. He said an old, and then he knows the thing they did after. He's like, oh, an old trick.
This is combat IQ. This isn't barrier skill. What you're comparing. This is combat IQ. If Kenjaku knows Tengen's plan or not.
I mean, you'd have to have the barrier knowledge to know that like someone ripping away your shell is even an option.
Well, yeah, but you also need the combat IQ first of all. Like that would come first. If we're arguing that he knew about Tengen's strategy, it would more come down to combat IQ than anything else.
I mean, I think he has both.
Okay, so he has IQ on that extent to know exactly what Tengen's doing. Where is that? He never implies it. He never says it.
Let me reread the fight here. Let's go back to this point. Because Plank was saying that he said something that he knew what they were gonna do. But like he knows everything about the Limitless. Like I don't think there's any way he would just sit there and be like, "Oh, I know you can teleport."
Like you can make that argument about any sorcerer sitting in any open barrier ever, and they still choose in character to open up their domain.
Well, Gojo's like the only one that has ever been showcased to have like a speed to get out instantaneously. I think that's fair to say.
Well, it's not instantaneously because you're making the argument.
It's pretty. Well, yeah, with the blue. But I'm saying like in general, like with his warp, or like not literally instant. but faster than most characters would. Because even Hakari is like, oh, Gojo should have no problem with this. So in the cases we do see them open up their barriers, it's like, yeah, it is beneficial every time. It's the best option.
This is also just assuming Gojo just doesn't blitz him when he opens his domain, right? Like, we haven't even started talking about that. Like, if he could even open it. This is just honestly me being generous.
I mean, we're talking about
we haven't even started about that. Like, I know, but that's only the start, because it's like we're talking about the placement in general, right? The placement just doesn't come down to domain activation. If and how he would activate it. We don't even know the radius of Kenjaku's domain either.
I mean, that's true. Well, I assume it'd be like the same. If he was to do a closed one, if you're being generous and say he does a closed one, I would assume he'd be like the same radius as most people's.
Who's most people?
Well, like usually the balls look pretty similar in size. I don't think do we get an actual statement on the actual number?
Yuji's is way bigger. Yuji's is way bigger. I haven't looked at
his that much.
Yuji's is like the size of a building. Yuji's like the size of a building. Dagon's happens inside of like a little like mall shopping center place.
Mahito's is pretty big at first as well.
I mean, we never see Mahito's domain again, so it might just still be that same size all the time. Because,
I mean, I'm not like diehard on this placement. I was just trying to say for having I just think RCT Gojo is a little overrated, to be honest.
Miguel slams.
Miguel slams. We want to put him below. So like this is so. If it makes you feel better, Jaded, we did have it like this before.
I think I lagged.
I said if it makes you feel better, we had it like this. We had this placement before.
Bro, I was about to get upset because Toji's below, but I have no argument.
You're the one who made the argument.
Bro, my Toji instincts, bro, they just kick in.
Move Kenjaku up. Flake says move Kenjaku above Yuta.
That's a rep.
No.
Biting off a little more than you can chew with that one.
Open barrier is also a strat to specifically counter a closed barrier to draw in a clash. Like I agree with you, Jaded, that like if you want to say you can blitz him in the domain and stuff like that, but saying like Kenjaku's just not going to close it, I think that's a little.
That's so like,
I feel just. I don't think it is because like this is one of the most. This is one of the smartest sorcerers on the entire planet. And every time we see him use an open barrier, it's like the most beneficial option. And he also knows more about barriers than like 99% of people, and he knows more about the limitless than 99% of people. I don't think that's out of the question at all.
That's also like a prep time thing. You realize that, right? Like,
I mean, even
standard battle assumptions. That's like a prep time.
Well, Kenjaku's fought 6 size users before.
Yeah, and he lost.
Yeah, he lost. That's true.
Yeah, he got his ass whooped. He got his ass whooped so bad that he didn't think that in any possible future against any other 6 size user, it would be better to kill them, even if they were fucking babies.
Well, it's also because they reincarnate.
Yeah, they reincarnate. So any potential 6 size user would just whoop his ass.
We don't know how strong the ones that whooped his ass were, though.
You do realize if
we also don't know how strong he was either, though. There's no argument to be had here at all with the comparing to the past.
We know in the modern age, we know in the modern age, if Kenjaku thought that he could just go whoop Gojo, he would have just gone taken over Geto's body and he would have cooked them.
Gojo is implied to be very, very. He stands out from the other 6 size limitless users. Is what's very heavily implied.
That's why he wouldn't be able to beat this Gojo.
Okay, you know what? I'll admit when I'm wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong. I can admit when I'm wrong. I'll put. I think RCC Gojo would win in that case.
Hells yeah.
There you go. WW. Zachary Wilson has. Because I think it's a good. Before I get to this, I think it's a good argument that like, yeah, we don't know. It's kind of unquantifiable how strong they were, and Gojo is definitely treated as the strongest 6 size user. That's fair. If you think he's not going to open up a closed barrier, it might not even matter, even if he did. That's also fair. I'll put him here. This is where we were before, anyways. Before Plank got my brain. But Zachary Wilson donated $5. Thank you very much, man. Saying open domains can be teleported out of. If Toto could do it, then Gojo should be able to as well. Oh, definitely. I don't think we were ever disagreeing with that. This is insane, says Flank. Flank, you're in this Discord. You can go ref Kenjaku anytime. All right. Any other questions on the placements here, Jaded?
Also,
any
incorrect. Kenjaku is not the smartest. That's Todo. Correct yourself, Plank.
That's true.
It is very true.
So why weren't Yuji and Choso teleported out?
Because
they were at
the
epicenter.
Sukuna's cursed energy was too intense at the center that he couldn't distinguish between
the
cursed energy of the domain. Like, yeah, he literally could not detect them. But that you can't generalize that. It's like it could most definitely be like a specific malevolent shrine Sukuna kind of thing.
It's a detection issue. It's not really a domain issue.
It's like it's not saying it can't be teleported out of. It's just a matter of Todo literally couldn't find them to do it.
Dude, Plank is on the Kenjaku agenda.
Or he is the Kenjaku agenda.
Dude, he just is Kenjaku. I'm not convinced. That's why he doesn't join call.
He is Kenjaku.
Dude, we just hear Kenjaku's voice. He'd be like, "It's this motherfucker the whole time."
Yeah.
All right. And then after that, we had Yuji post Black Flash.
Jaded said BRB.
Oh, we did. Okay.
I think this looks good. Mainly because he is number one and
Dude,
talking
I mean, you say it looks good, but like, I mean, placements are never the same across tier lists, even if they seem obvious to one person.
I mean, yeah.
But I will say, like, it is a good point that, I mean, Gojo is treated as the strongest 6-size user, and Kenjaku is such a pussy, he won't ever fight them again. Like, I think that's, makes it pretty obvious that, like,
so why weren't Yuji and Chozo? Oh, sorry, we've already read that. My bad.
Plank is Kenjaku. I'm ghetto. That's rough. What's it like to be a worse version of Plank, Grave?
That's crazy.
Why would you want to be ghetto? He's like a more racist Kenjaku.
Man's gonna try.
He's a more racist Kenjaku. That's also worse than Jujutsu.
Oh
man, this guy hates Yuta. You know, this guy's base.
Ew, why the fuck is Yuta so high up? I'm fiending.
That's the funniest reaction.
Oh my god, and Yaga's been on it today, dude. Thank you so much. Seriously. Remember who won the... Oh yeah, we did have a poll. That's why you put him there. Remember who won the poll? 73 to 27%. Now let's talk Kashimo. He's a farmer.
Kashimo isn't making the discussion, I'm afraid.
Yeah, he is not making the discussion. As much as I'd like him to. Like, if it was really up to me and, like, I could just rewrite JJK, he'd be, like, here. In base.
Bro, I'd have Hakari next to Yuta if I could do that.
I'd have him here. I'd have Juzo into Kaba tier. I always thought this guy was funny, dude. He's a big cleaver. And I'd have, like, Alvasaka in, like, number 5.
Wait, are we talking if we were making JJK?
Yeah, if you were to make JJK...
Oh, like... Yuji would be Yuji'd be number 3 if I was making JJK. And
I'd have Miguel and, like... Actually, Miguel's pretty strong already, but... I'd have Kusakabe in number 1. Tied.
Oh,
tied with Kashimo. Tied with Kashimo.
Kabe, hell yeah.
Let's hope that.
Now, while we're here, guys, I have a question for chat. Do we think a Granite Blast can kill Mahoraga? Because we were talking about this a lot.
Lol.
Because I don't think it can. And if Granite Blast can't kill Mahoraga, I don't actually know how you kill that thing without, like, at least in the coming games. Like a full on, I mean, I don't think it can. Yes, red violates him. Yeah, but do you think, Plank, do you think that red is over? Is equal to Granite Blast? Or I should say Granite Blast is equal to red? I don't think it is. Maybe not one shot. I mean, didn't he shoot a Granite Blast at Rika, and Rika was like, ow. That moderately hurt.
Ryu tanked a Granite Blast, bro. Ryu ate a full Granite Blast to the face and was like,
his curse energy. It's his own curse energy.
Oh, yeah. I hate that thing so much. It only applies to Gojo, bro. In the whole series, the only time it ever applies is to Gojo.
Why?
No. As in, like, I'm saying it doesn't make sense because the only time we ever see it apply is to Gojo. I'm not saying
it can apply to Ryu as well, because he just like the damage is lessened. It would have been more damage if it wasn't him.
Because he took similar damage to Yuta.
Or just Ryu is maybe just.
No, they're supposedly like relative. It just doesn't make any sense.
Not one shot but doing massive damage. Nah.
I mean, Ryu might
the real question is like they say that red violates Plank, but like does it violate the Mahoraga?
Ryu could have just used a weaker Granite Blast on Yuta than he did. That was reflected back at himself because like he was aiming for a stronger one at Yuta.
It's true, but then like the thing is we have no way of quantifying how charged up any of Ryu's blasts are though. That's the thing.
We never saw max output.
Like, I think we did. The only time we did was when he used it. Like he had time to fully charge it and blew the city apart. Like yeah. That's the only one that I'm willing to say is like the most charged up it could be. And I'm pretty sure Yuta was hit by that.
Granite Blast. Oh, hold on, let me address both of these. So in Yalga again, my god, dude. Thank you so much for the support. I feel like I don't know how to address it so many times. It feels like it's disingenuous. But to read off here, he says, even if Granite Blast has the AP, it's a beam that does not cover the entire body. It's like a laser with extra steps. He would heal from bits and then adapt. I can agree with that. Like, if we're just talking about, like, Ryu versus Mahoraga, I think Mahoraga clears. It's way too fast.
Because
Mahoraga, Ryu was just a bad personality for taking out Mahoraga. You need somebody to just go straight to the point to beat him.
I sent you a panel, Quirkless.
You see this?
Oh, did I?
You did.
It's not going through for me. Oh, okay, sorry.
Hold on.
Twice now. That is Yuta standing in the middle of the path of Ryu, the biggest Granite Blast we saw Ryu use, by the way. Goes forgotten a lot. The damage is very similar to what's taken by Ryu. But bear in mind, Yuta is standing, bro. Ryu got knocked back, bro. Yuta is standing. He ate that shit. I don't know why I'm saying this like anyone made a point against it. I'm just showing it off because it's cool.
I mean, it could also be that it has more force because it's Uro throwing it back at Ryu, so it's not just the beam itself.
That's true. That I would think like the first one he charged up would probably maximum. I know he didn't say it, but like does really get better than that.
I agree, right? Like we don't see one get better. Like he has no reason not to charge it fully. He's like about to lock in for this fight. It's like it's finally time. I'm starving. Why would he not fully charge it? And Yuta is like directly in that. You can't like. There's no argument for saying that Yuta dodged it. Like he's standing directly in the path, and then later on, he says that Yuta is bottoming out because he's had to heal after taking damage from both Kurorushi, Uro, and his Granite Blast. So like he did just eat that shit. And if Yuta's taken that, no way is Mahoraga getting slammed by it.
Agree.
Like.
Yeah, I agree.
No way. I'm not arguing. I know this isn't against anything you guys said. I'm just proving that like Mahoraga is not going down to a Granite Blast. And that is the strongest Granite Blast I think we've seen. I see no reason otherwise. There's no reason for it not to be the best that Ryu's got. Besides, like,
and even then,
besides his domain
there's
expansion,
such a dramatic speed difference too.
Yeah.
Scaling to Gojo usually does that. Alonzi glazing. Yeah, you found a way to like sneak in a little bit of Yuta glaze there.
Right, it wasn't even like it's just a fact. This isn't even glaze. I'm just showed a panel of what happened.
I know, but I'm just saying like you gotta sneak in those little
it's hella Yuta glaze. It's hella Yuta glaze. Don't worry, but like it's justified because like it's just a fact.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think Granite Blast can kill Mahoraga either. Maybe like a maximum output one if you like point blanked them.
I'm upset Granite Blast wasn't stronger than it is.
It's definitely treated like it should be stronger than it is.
It should be a
like
lot
if you're making like a
sure.
a narrative argument, being like, oh, it's like the highest output in history, and you're like, it should kill based on that. I kind of see
like,
it.
When people say like Granite Blast would like, some people think Granite Blast would like just reduce Hakari to dust, bro. If Yuta is like he is so undamaged by that thing, bro. He's so undamaged by that thing. Like in the grand scheme of injuries, bro, that is like very minor for a special grade.
Y'all think if Mahoraga loses his head, he still adapts? Like if his head is cleanly vaporized and did a red cover? I mean, Maharaga's wheel just. I think you have to wipe it out in one shot.
I swear, Sukuna like he had already adapted at that point, but Sukuna did slice Maharaga's head in half in the anime.
Oh, we definitely did. I don't know if I cover it
sliding off his face.
And the wheel spins. I mean, the wheel heals him. So like it seems like you have to just hit him in one shot entirely. That was Gojo's intention as well. What chapter was that? It was like 117, right?
What chapter are you talking about?
MCG over Sukuna fan animation is goated. It is. I've seen it. It's fucking awesome.
I mean, I'm always here to scale Mahoraga, dude. Anything for the goat.
Oh yeah,
I love Mahoraga.
Let's go.
Yeah,
who was it?
Sukuna cuts him like straight across the face with his first dismantle. Like cuts his head like cleanly, and then he just heals instantly. It even goes straight through. So yeah, I think he's fine. Because like, what's the negative of getting your head blown off? Other than like your brain getting dissected.
Yeah.
Mahoraga just built different.
Brain. I've been working without a brain for a long time now.
Same, dude.
Doing fine. Brain is
but he was already adapting, and his head was already and his head was still kind of touching him. I mean, if his head gets deleted, does it appear out of thin air? Probably, to be honest.
That's why
But you gotta dispose Mahoraga entirely because it was his first attack too, on Maho. Cut straight through his head and he was fine. Like the only things we've ever actually seen kill Mahoraga is a hollow purple, and implied like red could probably definitely do it if Gojo saw it with 6 eyes.
Most definitely.
A full output red or max output red, one of the two, and Fuga. And like those attacks scale over like 99% of attacks in the verse.
Just and I don't think the sorry, go on.
I don't think I'd put a Granite Blast on that level personally, even though it has like crazy destructive potential.
Granite Blast is strong, don't get me wrong, because like Yuta is a beast when it comes to durability. Like he is a beast. But so Granite Blast is genuinely hella strong. But it's not like there's a level, and it's not on that level.
Space distorting nukes kill Mahoraga. It's like Mahoraga is busted as fuck. Mahoraga's just busted. He really is. Red feels a bit overrated since Jogo is able to eat one. I understand what you're saying, Zachary, but he was like Gojo was messing with Jogo at that point. He also like detonated a red in his hand, let his own infinity eat it, and it's still like launched Jogo's little like Jogo head.
Yeah, like the thing with that red is what people don't understand about how red works is red is created and then explodes, right? So what he did is he created it in his hand away from Jogo and just exploded it in his hand, and it was the blast radius that sent Jogo flying. It was also just a completely normal red. There was no amps at all. So like Gojo, the difference is like when Sukuna and Mahoraga, well, Mahoraga's not ever hit by one, but when Sukuna's hit by one, and when Gojo wanted to use it on Mahoraga, he would fire it at them and it would explode on contact, which is like where majority of the damage is. But also he was doing like hand sign chant full position to like make it absolute maximum output, which is not Jogo. It was just like, we know he can do them at any level because we saw in like when he tried to destroy Sukuna's finger, he fired like a little mini one. So it's not just like red is a red. There are levels to the, how much output is in a red or like how strong a red is. He literally just created one and boomed it.
What's the weakest attack that could one-shot Megami Mahoraga? And what's the weakest attack that could one-shot Sukuna Mahoraga? Well, for Megami Mahoraga, we don't know if the Fuga was overkill. It seems like it was because he said the cleave, and then he said cleave should fit the criteria. I had not already adapted. And what's the weakest attack that could one-shot Sukuna Mahoraga? Well, Sukuna Mahoraga is probably red.
Yeah, I'd say red.
From the sounds of it.
Yeah.
And not just like a normal red either, like one that he has to straight up charge.
Which also means not blue. So like that has to be the flaw. Because like
I agree with that.
If Gojo decides that like max red is necessary and something like a max blue wouldn't, then any other attack that is below max blue, which is still hella strong, simply can't do it. And I feel like most attacks are.
If he could have crunched Mahoraga like he did Agito, like straight off the bat, he would have.
Yeah. So that has to be the
Granted,
floor, I think.
I will say Mahoraga was already adapting to blue at that point, but it seems like Sukuna, like the way that the wheel's adaptation was going, was that he was all like, you know, it has to. It was focusing on Infinity first.
Gojo didn't know that though.
I just don't think. I don't think that maximum blue is killing. Like, it's just killing Mahoraga. Exactly. Maybe some people disagree with that. Gojo was also being careful with red around Mahoraga. Yeah, well, he needed to get a maximum output. Like, he needed to champ, and like it was either max output or full output, one of the two.
And by the time he managed to actually get one off on Mahoraga, he'd already adapted partially to it.
Toji tanked red, just saying. Well, Toji didn't tank red. He used the inverted spear in front of him first.
That's anime only, unfortunately. So we don't know. It's heavily implied, and I believe I agree with you, but there's no like solid footing to say. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, that's fair. Maybe if the anime was more.
I like anime. I think anime should be taken into consideration because like, Gege is consulted on this stuff, right? He has a hand in it. It's difficult to say. I think it's fine to say that he used the inverted spear, but like, if in the manga it doesn't show it, then like fair enough. You want to argue
I've been on both sides of this before.
Though. I feel like if the more that I've been talking in this server with you guys, I feel like it's better to consider anime its own separate continuity because like the anime over accentuates some of the speed feats, especially.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Maybe Gojo was playing on red and combining into purple. I don't think so. It looked like it was just red because he fires off the red against Mahoraga and he's like, wow, okay. So like he figures out how the adaptation works and he says that leaves one option left. My unlimited purple.
I think genuinely the only character in the entire series that can actually tank a full out, like a max output red is Sukuna. Like, I don't think there's anything else that tanks that shit other than Takaba, obviously.
Kenjaku and Urame tank purple. There's levels to this, ladies and gentlemen.
Kenjaku, like,
what Kenjaku can't even tank a red,
He's not there, bro. He's literally not there. Arame does not tank that shit. Arame survives that shit, which had been massively blocked by Sukuna and traveled 4 kilometers, which is stated to have an impact on its potency.
He took the brunt.
That was like.
It didn't even get, we know it didn't get past Sukuna. It couldn't have if it took off his arms only. It would have to go through him.
Yeah, like literally, Arame like felt the aura of purple and like was burned to death. Not to death, but like
she
was
felt
burned
that,
up and crushed under the building. You know,
feels bad.
Like purple aura knocks Arame down.
By the way, I still don't understand how Sukuna tanked the first purple from Gojo. He's built different.
Just durable.
He's just that strong.
Purple's not existence erasure.
And please, yeah, don't say existence erasure because it's just not. Provably not.
My existence erasure, dude.
If it was existence
my light
erasure,
speed purple,
he would have been taken out. It's not existence erasure because he wasn't taken out.
All because of that mistranslation, dude. Imaginary mass versus virtual mass.
John Weary. Actually, it wasn't even John Weary, was it?
No, it wasn't. It's been a many things. 1 second, guys. Yeah. I'll be right back.
No worries.
Alright, bet. So it's now just us.
The aura of unlimited purple one-shots Toji. I mean, an unlimited purple would one-shot Toji 100%.
Yeah, like that's not an anti-feat. It's one-shotting most people.
Everyone other than Sukuna.
Yeah. And Sukuna only survived that because he's built incorrectly.
Arame couldn't one-shot Hakari. I mean, yeah. No, but at the same time, like, what does that mean? It's Hakari.
I mean, I'm gonna be real. I'm not even sure about that, considering what Urame is doing to his arms and legs. It's just they never got the chance to go for the head.
Yeah, it's just not like the thing is with Hakari is he will never stay frozen for long because unlike everyone else, he is more than happy to sacrifice any part of his body to get out of that ice instantly because it just grows back straight away. Like that's how Hakari fights. He fights like he can take damage, bro, because he can. That's why he's such a bad matchup for Arame. Such a bad matchup because Arame's whole thing is containing. Arame's whole thing is like containing opponents, like just trapping them in ice, and like with their Ice's range and stuff, it's great, but Arami with Hakari is like, okay, they trap Hakari and then what? Hakari just breaks himself out, loses a few arms, grows them back, and he's just back to square one. That's why that fight lasted so long, because Hakari has no AP and Arami just has no counter. Give one reason why Hakari can't heal soul damage, because like, no, that's not how this works. Give one reason why Hakari can heal soul damage is how this works.
True, burden of proof.
My one reason is that there's no statement, no evidence, no nothing implying Hakari can heal soul damage. You need to give a reason why he can.
Or it's also that, like, I mean, if Sukuna, Jujutsu Master Sukuna, can't figure out how to heal the soul until he's like inside of Yuji, there's no fucking way like this.
Like, you can say it's automatic.
This teenager bro is just figuring it out.
Also, why were you talking about Hakari healing the soul?
I don't know, I saw Hakari in chat.
He couldn't heal poisons and then just did. It's literally his only ability. Alright, but that's not the